Mike, miggity, Mike, check 1 2 1 2. Are we live?
Yep.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know what I mean? Let me get my nigga Rory in his bag right quick for the Saturday podcast. You know what I mean?
This is one of my favorite
This
songs
is
of all
Rory's
time.
go-to.
This is one of my favorite songs.
This is Rory's probably favorite record ever made.
That's probably true.
When Rory gets to the black function and asks for the aux,
I'm throwing on I Want You.
Okay.
this is his 2 a.m. record. Okay. I've seen it. It works.
It definitely works.
We letting this rock on a Saturday morning. We letting this rock.
How can you not love this song?
You fucking right. We letting it rock. Would you do this at karaoke?
I would pay to see
I
that.
do more of like the white people Michael McDonald shit at karaoke. I don't know if I'm brave enough to get in a Marvin bag.
See, look, Marvin knew this was the... See, these niggas let the beat rock for 9 minutes.
Have you seen the video of him recording this?
Nah.
He's high as a kite laying on the couch, just with the most beautiful harmonies I've ever heard.
As he should be.
He's just laying on the couch, high as fuck, chilling.
That sounds like what I would do
Just
if I
putting
was
out.
that good.
I'm like, yo, how does your voice do that?
I'm certain that
and
that's
you're
how...
laying down.
I'm certain that's how all the greatest songs ever recorded were made.
Yeah,
with
I was high on the couch.
heroin.
Yeah.
He was doing heroin?
Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm so mad I missed the Quaalude era.
Maul, it's not yet. What up?
Classic, nigga. It's Marvin.
So none of what Quincy said affects how you hear this, right?
No. Come on.
Me neither. I don't care.
I don't know what he was doing.
Hey! That's why I don't know why Maul got out the shower when he was listening to Tom Hanks.
Oh, Hanks.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Why you ain't just stay in the shower? Wash your shit, my nigga.
Oh, fam.
Hey, yo.
Nigga ain't want to wash his balls to the new Frank.
Watch his shit. That's gross.
Yeah, you should be cleaning by now. You got some dishes dirty, nigga. Wash that shit. Ow! You can't cut this off at any point. We're gonna get sued by the estate. Oh shit, yeah, the estate.
shit.
Whoa. Whoa.
They don't fucking play.
Ah! That was
That was a cover.
No, Rory and Mal.
And this is the Rory and Mal podcast. If you have an issue with anything played, hit Mal at
Don't hit
Mal at Hotmail.
Nothing.
When
.com.
you gonna
Sending
get-
Maul a C&D to his Hotmail.
Mal, when you gonna get rid of your Hotmail
I don't have
address?
Hotmail. What are you talking
No, you
about?
got one of them funny
I don't.
ones.
Everybody had one. I don't use it no
AOL.com.
more.
Yeah, Mal got some trash shit.
I never had a Hotmail, though.
No Joe Budden.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 192. Yes, 193. God damn it. Episode 193. I'm your host, Joe Budden, here with some of my nearest and dearest friends. Maul is here, Parks is here, Rory is here, Savon is here, and Erickson is here. I would like to shout out all first-time listeners. I want to shout out the entire Spotify community as well as our YouTube viewership. It gets there when it gets there. I want to shout out all of our mature audience. Not sure why you guys listen, but all are welcome. I would like to also shout out. We got a lot of, which I think is interesting. Why do hedge fund people listen to this podcast?
To find out how to exploit us.
Duh.
Yeah, you're right, Rory.
How convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is fucking
wait.
that?
I didn't think he would just give me an alley that fast.
Where you cannot wait to do
Yeah,
that shit.
but that was great to exploit it. Well, shout out to everybody listening in hopes of exploiting us. We are here to be exploited. Hit Maul at hotmail.com.
Here
The
for the
term
exploits.
exploit gets a bad rap. Sometimes exploitation's good.
How do you guys think we would do in Shark Tank? Like the four of us just
What
walked in with our podcast.
Well, let's slow down. I would walk in with a podcast. I would like to hear what you guys would walk in with. See, that's just a nice topic.
I'm not going to just reveal that on here.
Why? You ain't going on Shark Tank.
You never know.
He don't go in there with Monch.
All right, so I have this guy. He raps really, really well.
And he was born on Halloween. Listen, check where I'm going with this.
Check it out.
He's a pharaoh.
He's a pharaoh. He's born on Halloween.
You know what's funny? We'll just start with some hip hop nerd shit that we probably shouldn't start with. But Parks and I were having an interesting conversation last week because I came in here and Pharaoh was in here. And then we were just talking about Simon Says.
Shut the fuck up.
But some of that stuff is public knowledge, right? Yeah, it was. I read reports on the publishing side of that.
Yeah, they got some.
But I kind of went through something like that with Pump It Up.
They came after you for that?
With Pump It Up,
It was a couple samples on there.
yeah, and that was the problem.
A very well
Actually,
known one.
But
Yeah.
that was the problem. There was a fight over who owned the sample that I used. So when I sampled it, they were still fighting. So 50% of everything had to just go and be held somewhere because the two sides were fighting. And when they stopped fighting about it, then I would know who I had to pay. But then I would have to negotiate with whoever won the fight. And by that time, Pump It Up was a smash. So, of course, they would have asked for 99%
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
the publishing on the record.
Yeah,
So that was my fight.
That's in the finals this year?
I made a shitload of money off of Pump It Up
With bad
off of
splits.
50%.
That's great.
That's a little nutty. So Pharaoh with Simon Says, I would want to shoot everybody. I would want to shoot everybody if
Yeah.
I were him.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Come on, say something, nigga. That's your man.
No, I agree.
You the fucking Pharaoh insider. Maul's the OVO insider.
You're Pharaoh's 40.
Yeah. You're 10.
10.
Parks is 10.
You're 10.
I'm not 10.
You're 10. I get 10 from now on.
Yeah,
I'll leave
Parks-
11 maybe.
Yeah, Parks being 10 is kind of funny. And being on Scorpion is 10. Yeah, so you a wild nigga 10. All right. Anyway.
You a wild nigga 10.
All right, Halloween happened. Again,
Halloween happened for 2 weeks, it feels like.
Yeah, can y'all just put your costumes away?
We
Jesus
were
Christ.
ahead of it a little bit because we try to be ahead of things, and then the shit actually happened and snuck up on me.
Halloween snuck up on you?
I was totally surprised on Wednesday.
Well, let's talk about your first Halloween as a
I
family.
mean, it's not where I was going immediately,
well,
but
let's start there.
all right, let's do it. Joe's first Halloween.
How do you feel that everybody bit your Incredibles costume?
Well, they didn't have the hat.
I felt
That's
like
true.
all right, I'm gonna shut up so Rory can get his hat jokes off.
I thought it was a great touch.
Touch. I didn't touch anything.
You probably touched the brim a bunch of times. Yeah.
I felt like there were a lot of other men in the same situation that I was in, like just not giving a fuck about Halloween and had someone in their life that did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. That's usually how that class.
Ebro was Mr. Incredible. I can't imagine Ebro running the Party City himself and saying, got this in the XL. I can't see it. If it happened, hey,
Do you have one
kudos to you.
that can fit the beard?
Yeah, I don't see it like that. Ebro's a family man.
Yeah.
He's got a child. So, yeah, I could imagine him in that situation. Freddie Gibbs was Mr. Incredible.
Oh, he was too?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a basketball player too. I forgot who.
You rappers are all the same.
I felt better about that someone as hard as Freddie Gibbs put that bullshit on too.
He just put out a good
I
album,
felt
too.
tougher.
He put out a good album the other day.
I love Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
I love Freddie
Him
Gibbs.
and Alchemist and Currency put out an album.
I didn't hear this past album, but the album before that was up for album of the year to me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
that good.
It was like an EP, but it was still really dope.
It
Well, I
was-
can't tell the difference between an album and an EP anymore.
Yeah.
It's over.
There's no such thing as EP anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. There's no EP.
It's the
section.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no such thing as EP anymore. Halloween, I noticed that I don't know, the voluptuous chicks kind of slowed it down this year.
I didn't see a lot of hoey shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You did?
Speak for yourself.
Fashion
Who
Nova
you
got
guys
chicks.
follow?
Fashion Nova got chicks acting like women.
Y'all
They got
didn't see-
standards.
Y'all didn't see the hoey shit because we so used to it. Every day we get hoey shit now.
No.
Damn, that's true though.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, how do you?
Oh, look at Maul
Oh,
sneaking in
desensitized.
a little Maulism early.
No, it's true though. We get it. We get it.
They're naked every day.
Yeah.
I really didn't see that much like we normally do though with the women this year.
No, it was some creative ones though. I've seen some really, really creative costumes. I like the creative shit. Like when you could know people spent like a month or two getting their shit together, like their costume. It's
Or
like,
spend a
that's
couple
dope.
bucks. Sometimes you
Yeah,
can,
like you spend a lot of money on it. Like,
The
I don't know, it's
the
just-
women creatives need to come up with some more ideas.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're Little Kim again.
Yeah, there's only 6 outfits that show their curves off, so
Yeah.
they never venture outside of the 6.
but it was cool though.
Sin dressed up as a queen when we went to some party, and I thought that she was the Burger King person. And that
King from Burger King.
that made a really awkward 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's always funny when you try
When
to
I said,
figure
"Oh
out-
shit, you the Burger
Yeah,
King
you
girl,
wrong.
the queen."
That's almost.
She's like, "Nah, I'm a queen."
There's only one thing.
I'm just a queen.
There's only one thing worse than that. When like you get a woman's costume guessed wrong, is when you tell a woman congrats thinking she's pregnant and
I
she's
was
not.
just.
That's the
about
only thing that's
That's
worse
the
than
worst.
not. Yeah, that's
by far
the holy
worst.
grail of
Yeah.
the worst.
But how did you learn that? See, I
Yeah,
learned
what's
it
the worst
by
guess?
doing it.
Yeah, that's how you always learn it.
Why are men so stupid?
I mean,
We are
mean,
idiots.
humans are stupid, but men are
No,
right.
but
No,
men,
we're just- we're simple
no,
thinkers.
It's humans and then it's men right under humans.
I
Like
think you got it reversed. I think it's men,
men,
and then humans.
Then humans. Okay.
Especially when social interactions come into
I
play.
definitely and thought I was doing a good deed. Congratulations.
yeah. And she's like, "What you mean?" Like,
Turn around like, nigga.
I tried to sound
really
educated.
think
I said
Sin
you're
wanted to
with
be the
child.
Burger King?
You know, whenever you say you're with child, it's like
Yeah.
you sound educated. Like, oh,
Sound like
congrats,
you're
you're
being
with
very
child. Yeah,
respectful.
you're with child. She's like, no, I'm not. I was like, oh shit. Like, well, I'm out. Like, that's your exit. Like, so you have to leave the room after that.
Yeah.
You just walk out.
Way too awkward.
I
Way too
did
awkward.
it at a bodega. The chick was in line in front of me. Like,
Damn.
like that's what makes it bad. Like, you didn't even have to say
didn't
anything.
have to say it.
You have to
Yeah,
say a
yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Pay for the fucking ding dongs and leave.
Right. You ding dong.
I was the last on the ding dong train too. Like,
Whoa.
I was surprised. Pause.
I was gonna let that one go, but
I'm cool with the ass eating. That's fine.
I'm trying to save it with that.
I was last on the ding dong.
At the Dude Ranch.
Yo, that's nasty. You was last on the ding dong. Even if you pause that, I gotta laugh, man.
How convenient
That's
is that?
disgusting,
wow.
my nigga.
How
I
convenient
was
is
last
fucking
on
that?
You was the last nigga
I
on
heard
the
it.
ding dong.
I heard you. I heard you.
You went after everybody else.
That's
Park's
gross.
laugh is making it worse for me. Like, why? All right.
Yo,
Everybody simmer down.
that's crazy, my nigga. But go ahead though. So you got off the train. What happened? You got off the train, my nigga.
Yo, I want to let all the listeners know that because if the vibe, you
Oh,
know, you
shit.
might sense that the vibe is a little different today. So before you start trying to figure out why, let me let y'all know Maul has the hammer on him today.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
man.
do. Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
That
Yes,
was just-
you no.
Oh,
Yet,
my God.
fam, I could tell.
just moving a
I
little-
have years.
Talking a little
I'm
different.
Rory. I know what's going on here.
I haven't said anything.
You have a gun.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. So I just want to point out before the podcast started.
It's licensed and registered
Yeah.
to all those that are listening.
Maul raised
It's
his
a legal
hands at me
firearm.
like 9 times. He was talking aggressive to me during like a cupcake conversation. Like,
No, it was
you
not.
could tell when a nigga got the hammer on him. Like when a nigga's looking for an issue. I'm straight, Maul.
I'm straight too. I'm chilling, bro.
So, with that said, all right, what else happened on Halloween? What did y'all do?
I didn't do anything. I went to dinner. Then I went home.
Somehow, you know, we came in here. Let me
I went
tell
to the
her-
game. I went
Let
to
me,
the Nets game last night.
A Nets game?
Yeah.
Who they play?
The Pistons. I just went to fuck with Stanley. That was
Oh,
it.
okay. Stanley.
Yeah.
just don't say nothing. Just be quiet.
What? I missed something?
Just everybody be quiet.
Okay.
You miss something.
What?
You hate when chicks do that.
What?
When chicks just drop the first name on them.
Yeah, we're going to
And now
Aubrey's
you
house.
No,
look
but that's
coming
my
in-
nigga though. Like I,
I
could
don't
drop the
know.
first
I don't-
name. It's funny when you drop the first name and it's not your nigga.
But everybody doesn't
No,
know.
that's not true.
That is
You
true.
can't use the first name because it's your nigga.
What do
you got to
mean?
use the first
I don't-
name when the
any of my
other
niggas,
person.
I never say they first and last name. Never. I don't say, yo, I'm going to hang out with Joe Budden. I'm going to hang out with
Fam.
Rory. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to hang out with Joe.
Who I know. I'm just saying I don't know who Stanley is, and we would judge a girl if she just dropped the first name of whoever she went to go see. We would.
Okay, but if it's somebody you know personally, you could do that.
But what if a girl said that? Would you accept it?
if she knows him personally, yeah, then that's different. But it's only awkward. It's funny when.
Did you enjoy the net game with a homeboy that shot the little three, the little step back? That's your man.
Stanley shot the 3?
No.
Nah, that's his
He
other
didn't step
man.
back?
Maul got
Okay.
mad basketball, man.
Nah,
Somehow.
that shit.
Can't play a liquor ball.
It was a good game though. It was
I'm
a
all
good
can
game.
hoop a little bit.
It was a good game. I'm out
He
of
had like
shape.
a little jumper.
I'm out of shape. It's over.
I
man.
ain't seen none of that. Maul been on a diet for 7 years. He out of shape. All right, so listen. Enough
Just be
about
out of shape and on the diet. What you talking about?
No, you're right, my nigga.
That's how you get back.
No,
in
you got that.
Not even when you're on a diet, you still got it. Can be out of shape on a diet.
Maul, whatever you say wins today.
I know.
Like, there will be no resistance from me.
Okay.
All right, no, come on. Somehow we came in here to talk about Halloween, and we end up fighting over Halloween parties somehow, and then we bumped into an interesting conversation by mistake. I didn't know that it was like corny nigga etiquette until we started talking about Parks' Halloween party that he went to with Ian. Shout out to Ian. Oh, y'all did like a double date.
Yeah, it was nice.
saw it.
Parks had a tail on. I saw.
I did have a tail. Yeah.
Oh, I felt for you, man.
Oh, you can't. You can't laugh at my ding dong joke. Nigga
I had a tail.
put a tail on. You put a tail on for Halloween. That's
I was
nasty.
like,
What
damn.
were you though? You gotta tell us.
I was a
what you,
devil.
A double date with Ian and a tail.
My girl was the angel.
Wait, you was the devil. Wait.
You was the devil. What happened? Why you laughing?
That's cool. The devil has a tail?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's news to me.
Yeah, I didn't
Nah,
really know.
that's some white people.
Most pictures of a devil they have horns and tails.
This guy
All right,
doesn't.
well,
There's
if you
no
was
tail
dressing
there.
up as the devil, wouldn't you feel like, oh, I'm devilish? Like, this nigga put a tail on. Like, how did you feel
No,
when
but
you
it's
put
got
the
like a
tail?
sharp thing on the end of the tail, so you can like, you know what I mean?
Oh, so you had
It's a
some
little
sharp in
gangster,
your
yeah,
ass.
yeah.
Did you have to like walk different?
in my ass.
Well, you never
You
said
have a
which
sharp
side
in
the
your
sharp
ass.
the sharp tail was. I've never put a
Not
tail on.
in my ass.
You have a sharp in my ass.
This podcast is off to some really nasty shit, man.
It's Saturday.
I don't even know if I want to participate anymore.
That's
It's Saturday. We don't talk
this
about
is
shit on Saturdays. Oh, and let me just address the critics really quickly because
The critics.
address the
Wow,
Let me
you've
address-
really changed.
Let me address the critics.
the critics.
Fuck you,
Let me
critics.
address. No. Some of these niggas is like,
No, we saw the intro, the state of the culture. Trying to be mad serious. Yo, suck my dick, haters.
what do you want me to do, Rory?
not that.
Address the critics.
He addressed
Address
them
the
too.
All
crickets.
right, they need to be addressed.
It's a few of y'all out there that, well, maybe like 3. I saw 3 people say, I don't know, ever since them niggas started doing 2 podcasts a week, like them niggas don't really be talking about nothing no more. Let me help you. Number 1, we have never talked about anything.
Let me help you.
Please point us to the time when we
have-
were talking about
not
things.
one time have we talked about anything of any importance at all. And 2, Saturdays is where we really don't talk about nothing.
Word.
So,
Here we
sorry.
are. It's Saturday.
Anyway,
Happy Saturday.
They've been dressed.
yeah. I address the critics.
The critics.
Why is critics such a funny word?
Why are we addressing them?
Yeah, I don't know. All right, what were we talking about? All right, corny nigga etiquette. That's what I wanted to talk about 18 minutes in. Maul almost shot me when we were talking about
No, it didn't.
corny nigga. Like, Maul just has a lot of really weird thinking. Maul says you can't
That
go
means
to
a
a
lot
corny
coming from
nigga's
you.
party.
I think you can go to
I have no idea what the
I
fuck
didn't
Maul's
say
talking
you
about.
can't. I said I don't. If I think the promoter's a cornball, I'm not going to his party.
Oh, the promoter? The promoter's
What?
almost always a cornball.
Yeah, promoters are cornballs. That
like-
kind of goes hand in
So
hand.
Yeah.
I just said if the promoter, whoever's party it is a cornball, why am I going there?
Well, what if he has the hose there? Because sometimes hoes be around corny people.
Or like a good DJ. Or what if
Not going.
What if you want to go to the party and kind of crash it? Because that's kind of
No.
fun.
Or now you're leveling the playing field because now you're even cooler around all the cornballs.
Nah, bro.
You don't want to stand out.
Nah.
I know, but tell me why.
Because if I
Because I feel like there's a
think
bunch of corny niggas that throw a great party that you would
depends on-
attend and have a great time at.
No, that's not true. It depends on, like, a lot of the times when people go out and they go to parties, they're going just because they want to get out the house. It's not like they feel like, oh, this party's gonna be dope. Like now, people go anywhere just to be out and just to take a picture and seem like they doing something and they popping. That's now more than ever. Like people will go to these parties and these events and it's like you just go in there to get a couple pictures off, post it on your Instagram, your social media, and it seem like you popping when I be in that. I've been in parties with people and they's like, "Yo, it was crazy." And I'm like, "No, it wasn't. Like that shit was trash."
I do agree that industry parties are particular. Like for the people that
because everybody's
yeah.
just standing around looking at each other, trying to look fake
Looking at their
important,
phones.
trying to look like they. And it's like, yo, y'all niggas is corny.
Yeah.
That's not fun. To me, it's not fun. Like I'm at an age where I'm like, I know what fun is. That's not it. Standing around watching a bunch of chicks on their phone taking videos of each other. That's not fun to me.
I agree.
That's just me.
I agree with
So I wouldn't go to those type of. I just don't do that. Like I don't do it. Now sometimes you get forced into doing it because you have business there or you're going to meet people there, like shit like that.
Right.
But even when you're there, you like, man, why am I here? That's the first thought in your head, like, why am I here?
But like back in the day, you never went to like the corny kids party just to crash it and be an asshole with like your.
I mean,
your
when you
squad?
young, I can't speak.
Wow,
for
you
that
guys are
type
some
of shit.
bullies.
Like, when you're young and
That's
you're
mean.
just young and dumb, like
Yeah.
that. I'm talking about as an adult. Like,
Oh,
nah.
okay.
When you can decide, yo, I'm not going here.
Yeah, I'm not crashing.
Like
the
I
party
go do
anymore.
this. Like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that shit. Like that's just me though.
Okay.
Some people they still like to go to events even though they don't like people there, and it's like, why are you going there and you don't even like them dudes or you don't like them chicks? Why are you going to that party?
I don't want
that
to go to a party to sit on my
So
phone.
you
I know
don't
that.
think
Exactly.
You don't think a corny person could ever throw a popping party?
I'm not saying a corny person can't throw a popping party. I'm just saying if I feel like the person that's throwing the party is corny, I'm not going to that party.
I just thought that this take was interesting because it says that you want no affiliation with somebody who you deem to be corny.
Not that I don't want no affiliation, but I don't want
That's a fair
I
thing
don't
to
want to party with them.
Request.
I'm not saying if they have a dinner, I wouldn't go. If they have, you know what I'm saying, if they're getting nominated for some shit or they're accepting some type of, you know what I'm saying, recognition for something, I wouldn't go and support.
But you wouldn't do
But I wouldn't
cool
party with them.
shit with the corny person.
I wouldn't party with somebody I think is a corny.
I would rather go to the
9 times
party
out
than
of
go
10
to dinner with
they're
a
doing
corny
corny
person.
shit in it.
Valid.
So it's like I don't want to be around that. Like that's just me though. Like I'd rather go do something else. It's a bunch of shit you can go do, like other than go to somebody who you think is a cornball's party.
All right.
That's just me.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And I agree with you that like industry kind of Instagram friendly
it's
events are
corny,
usually
man.
pretty
That shit
corny.
is that shit
Absolutely.
is. I'm not trying to be around.
I'd rather
that
just
shit,
go to a
man.
regular little bar or club or something and chill.
Cause you know why? Cause I don't go out for a while, and then when I do go out to these events, I'm reminded as soon as I get there why I don't go to these events no more.
Yeah.
As soon as
That's
I'm there,
fair.
10 minutes, I'm like, this is why I don't come. Like this shit is corny.
That is exactly what happened to me.
It happens it's gonna happen every single time. I'm telling you.
That's what yeah.
I feel like that happens.
So it's like, why am I
Every
here?
time
Like,
I
I'm not-
every
why am
time
in
I
this
go
shit?
out, when I get there, I say, "This is why I don't go out."
It never fails.
You just
The
have to have foresight in knowing what you like. Like I'll double check who's going to be playing the music. Will there be somewhere to sit? Can I exit easily? Will the bar be packed?
Will there be
those?
enough of
There's
my
like a checklist of things I go through before I'm like, all right, I'm going to go there.
My thing is there going to be enough of my friends there that we can at least huddle in a cool circle away from the corny
And
shit?
just dance
But yeah,
amongst
but
each
then my
other.
thing is you can take
Yeah, see, I'm about to say, Roy, there's so many double standards. I used to hate the girls that went to the party to huddle up with their friends and not
And
let
just dance
guys
in a
dance
circle.
with them. And now Parks is going to the club to dance among Ian and Keeb. Like, I don't think that's
That's
fair.
crazy that y'all didn't invite us.
If women want to dance with y'all, I think y'all should dance with them. And I don't support that culture of women just going to the club to dance with women. I'm glad that those days are over.
Are they?
Yeah, niggas just killed dancing. Who
Oh,
dances?
that's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We do. We-
Dance
we-
no
we
more.
You
jump
gotta
up and
have a
down.
whole choreographed set to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes from Instagram.
People just dance for 10 seconds now in their
I saw someone say on
the
Twitter that-
Instagram
These
video.
dancing niggas is getting fucking a little carried away too. On Halloween, fam, I saw Freddie versus Jason in a dance-off. Freddie got 8. Like, Freddie was looking crazy. Like, get moved, nigga. Jason killing you with the moves. Like, the dancing niggas just keep creating new, different ways to dance. They've killed it so that you can't go to the club and dance. Well, there's no more clubs. This country's going to shit. It really,
Wait, hold on. That's what you
There's
think
no
is
one-
gonna is
Yeah, the
taking us
death of
to shit?
dancing is that's a big deal.
you can't dance?
You got to jump up and down.
The music isn't really dance friendly anymore. You're right. It's jump friendly.
Yeah, it's all jump friendly.
All right, so let's talk about
Well,
music for a little bit. All right,
I was
go
gonna
ahead,
say
Roy.
you were at a Halloween party. Did you enjoy it? Did you see these?
Did you dance or
I was
jump?
gonna say, well, yeah, were people on their phones?
I'm sitting there at, because let me tell you, what happens with me often is at noon or 1 p.m. or 2 p.m., oh my God, where's the party?
Yeah.
I'm searching for it. Where is it lit? By 6 or 7, I'm ready for bed. So at 5, maybe 4 p.m., we had somebody to watch the baby, and my 26-year-old significant other, I could see it in her eyes.
She wanted to hit those streets.
Oh my God. I could see the thirst. Like, the thirst makes your eyes glossy when you talk. So I'm looking at gloss. But no, for real, it's important because words and actions have to match. So I'm looking at the thirst gloss, but I'm listening to I'ma not sound thirsty to my man. Like, y'all in relationships, so y'all have to know that voice.
No, I know.
Y'all know when your girl is trying to, because we do it.
Especially when your girl's younger and she wants to go out and have fun.
But
She
don't
also
want you to
wants
judge her and think she's a hoe.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what she was doing.
yeah. That's tough.
So if you go, there's none of that thoughts at all. There's no way she could be a hoe if you were there.
Well, the thing about that is your girl is your girl, and she's so great because she really does want to be with you.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, I
your
still
girl
don't-
wants to spend time with
I
you and
still
do
don't
shit.
understand that
Right.
concept. I'm really still trying
Me
to grasp
neither.
onto that
Me
one.
neither.
Like,
I
why are
always-
you always trying to spend time with me?
So Sin looked
me
at
alone.
me at whatever time it was, and I could see the thirst, and she was talking like she wanted me to go too. I was exhausted, haven't slept, woke up at 2 a.m. playing, I'm obsessed with shit. Cool. But I always send her out by herself. Which is like, damn, you that old nigga, like you won't step out with your young girlfriend because you're
On
tired
holiday
at
at
7 p.m. on Halloween. And I didn't know Halloween was such a big go out night.
Yeah, it is.
Like
It's
y'all
tough
said
when
to
it's a
me.
Wednesday too. 'cause
It's one of the biggest go out nights in New York.
I thought it
didn't
was
know
going to
that.
be
For sure.
calm because it was a Wednesday, but they were out there.
Yeah, it was lit out in the
It's,
streets.
it's Halloween, obviously New Year. It's another
4th of July,
Labor Day.
but it's a different kind
4th of
go
July is
out.
a different go out though. That's like family.
Well,
Yeah, the streets aren't really packed.
Yeah, the streets aren't really
Like, I was
Nah,
on West
that's not true.
Broadway
Depends
last
on where
night,
you're
and that
at.
shit looked like Times Square.
yeah.
yeah.
It was
Halloween
the
is
amount
one
of
of
people that were
the
out
it's
there.
one of the bigger go out nights.
So I say to Sin, all right, I'll go. I'll go. So we go, we walk in very early, 11:15. That's when I had the epiphany that, yo, you're the corny nigga that goes to the club at 11 o'clock, 11:15 now. So I was grappling with that in my mind already.
You were the free before 11 guy?
Yeah. Yeah, it was nuts. And then I felt a little nuts when, me, Sin, and Sin's assistant, like we were approaching the club.
And there was no line?
No, it
You
was
could walk
packed.
right in?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was packed in the front. And then I could see the hesitation in Sin. She sent her assistant, who probably ain't been to too many industry parties, to the front to go check for whatever. So now we standing off to the side. The assistant just walk into a crowd and get lost. And I look at Sin and say, fam, you just sent that nigga to do like, fam, what are we doing? We just gonna stand on the side here? No, let's just walk. Come on, we just walk up. Just walk up, let us in. As soon as we get in, million cameras, step and repeat, know where to stand, know where to sit. Bunch of niggas in my face, bunch of niggas handing me cards. Thank God demos don't really exist anymore. That might have happened. So now I go sit down somewhere.
Any interesting cards? Any follow-ups this morning?
Didn't read the cards.
Okay.
So then I go sit down somewhere. I see ASAP Ferg. He looks great. He was Mike Tyson for the night. I took a pic with him. Then I grappled with that in my mind and said, yo, you're the guy that asked rappers for pictures.
Oh, wait, you asked Ferg? You was like, yo, let's
Yes, I asked
let's flick
Ferg.
it up?
He didn't initiate it. I asked. But I like Ferg.
How did you say it? Let's flick it up, bro?
No, I always start with a
Let's-
yo.
Okay.
Yo levels
Then
it
you
out a
just
little
looked
bit.
at the
just-
phone, like you just flashed it, like
I give him a yo, an aggressive tap, and then go into what I'm saying. Yo, let's take a pic.
oh, okay.
You gonna take it?
Yeah, but I guess by that point, at that point, you kind of don't have a choice. You're already in
Yo, do
pose.
y'all hear how sick my brain is?
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm
you
looking at
know
like
already,
that.
but-
Nigga, like, yes.
So I took the pic with Ferg. Ferg went away with his beautiful lady. 5 minutes later, mad men in black walked up to me, told us we had to move from the table.
Damn,
And then I
you
felt
didn't do bottle
offended
service?
because the table wasn't really a table in this very small vicinity. It was just one little square like block, but it was two of them put together and it wasn't a table. So then I felt the way that these niggas was telling me to move from the square blocks.
Yeah, because you were a broke boy. You didn't do bottle service.
Well, not really, because they're not. Nah, I'm not a broke boy. So I said to them
I'm not a broke boy.
because I had
That's
to
what you said to
because
them.
I had
Yo,
to.
I am in fact not a broke boy.
No, because I had to remember. because I'm used to being broke. So once they came up to me like I was broke and I was about to move, I said, hey, wait a minute, God damn it. I ain't no broke boy. I said, I just buy the table.
Yeah, you're used to.
Wait a minute.
You're used to orange juice.
Wait, hey, there's nothing to worry about here. I just buy a table.
There's nothing to worry about here.
And then that's when they said the holiday prices for the 2 square blocks.
10,000.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Somewhere
I mean,
around there.
minimum of 5. A little minimum of 5. It was only me and my lady there. I mean, who was drinking all that? I swiftly got up.
Well, you steal the bottles.
Went to
I'm
try to
moving them out.
find a spot somewhere. There was no spot. I saw the exit sign, made my way there, was in bed by 12:15 in the fetal position. Fell asleep before Sin even made it upstairs.
With your costume on.
The Batman mask still
Kept the
on.
mask on? Was the mask on?
Or was it in
I
fact
didn't fall
off?
asleep in the Batman.
Or was it with the mask off?
The mask was off.
Did you have a cape?
Did you do the impression? Did you like the Batman? What's your Batman voice? Like when you ask Ferg.
His
did you do
regular
it-
voice
Did
is
you do it in the Batman voice?
Batman voice.
That's true.
Ferg, come take this photo.
Take the goddamn picture.
I'm gonna let all Maul's little jokes ride while they got the hammer on them. But next week,
Chilling, my nigga.
next week we gonna talk about some of these things you're saying to me. All right, come on.
Yeah,
let's
it's crazy
talk.
that you had the table and didn't even hit the group chat like, yo, shutting down Vandal with the bottles. Come
Right.
through. That's crazy.
He
What
know
type
he
of friend
got-
are you?
Joe would have got joked on for an hour if he would have.
Yo, shutting down Vandal right now.
I'm shutting down this group chat.
I wasn't shutting down Vandal or anywhere. I'm never shutting down the place when I arrive.
Never shut it down. It's still
Joe-
up. The place is still up.
Mad up for business. more business booming.
Nobody was going to tell yo, Joe Budden came in and shut it down.
Nah.
When was the last time you stayed at a bar till it closed?
Yesterday.
You
Yo.
gotta judge the person that does that.
Yeah, I did it the other weekend, and that shit felt terrible.
It's okay in like
Yeah, I'm
LA
not doing that.
because it
Well,
closes
that's
at
early.
2.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You
New York
see
is
some
crazy.
weird shit around 3:50 a.m. at the bar
Yeah.
when you're still there.
Yeah.
Good people watching. Just
Scary
trying to
also.
see like men and women navigate within that 10 minutes like, oh fuck, it's almost 4. We have some decisions to make here.
Especially when it's been at like a dark club and now it's light and you get to see each other like in light. And everybody looks like rats because their eyes are all fucked up from the light.
All right,
And I kind of feel like at 4
I hate when
a.m.
these niggas get locked into one of these white boy bonding moments.
Nah, let him bomb.
All right.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
No. I want to hear it.
Well,
Somebody said something about mice.
once the lights do come on and you do see that person you've been talking to, it's already 4 a.m. and I'm sure you're doing something you're not supposed to do. So just go with it. Who
Yeah.
cares what they look like?
For sure.
No.
You've made it this far.
Yeah.
It's 4 a.m.
No, you want to get out of there at like 3:55 before the lights come on.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wait, if the club closes at 4 a.m., you're leaving at.
You want to
Or
get
if
out before the lights come on. is
You
what I'm
want
saying.
you're leaving at 3:55.
and
lights
before,
are on it.
and
No,
before
I
everyone
usually
calls
want to
their
leave by
Ubers.
like 2, but
The light's on at 3:55.
All right, let's get some
I
more
like the
here.
2 a.m. That's what I like about
These
LA.
niggas start bugging when they relate to some shit.
Well, y'all don't prefer clubs closing at like 2 a.m. because there is girls that be like, nah, they just want to stay like the whole
No, I
time.
love partying earlier.
Yeah, like once it starts at 2 a.m., we can get some food.
yeah.
I'm not gonna want to pass the fuck out the moment we get back because it's 7 a.m. and the sun is coming up. New York is trash for that because it makes girls want to stay out later.
Fam,
Let's leave.
I'm going to bed at 9, ma. Like
I did the after hours shit.
all
I
that,
think
the
twice.
afties, the
did that shit twice in my
cafeteria
life.
after. Like I'm done.
Oh,
when the
man.
group huddles up to figure out where y'all going to eat after this,
Yeah.
y'all know where I'm at.
Yeah,
The whole
it's
cart.
over.
Yeah, it's fam.
Cafeteria used to be
Niggas
nasty.
be reaching to extend the fun.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Like we had fun.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Fun
Yo,
can
it's,
stop.
yo, tomorrow there might be
Yeah,
some more fun.
Yeah, like,
we
we
ain't
can
gotta
stop.
extend the fun.
Yeah, nah.
Yo, I used to hate when I was like in Griffin trying to find chicks, and they'd be like, "Oh no, well we're gonna go to cafeteria after this." Like, fuck, yo, can we just like go to my crib? Now I have to pretend to like you
Nah,
more
yeah.
at cafeteria
See?
and feed you.
Yeah, nigga.
Now let me tell you why you was just a fool for being in Griffin anyway. Number one, there's no dance floor in Griffin. Everybody went to Griffin to walk around and look at people.
Yeah, but no one dances.
Griffin was literally a carousel.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
but it
U-turn.
like this.
It was one U-turn. That's number one.
Well,
Number
again,
two,
you a broke boy, didn't have a section. We was dancing in the section.
no. See, that's the thing about Griffin too. All the broke boys were in a section somewhere. I mean,
Yep.
the spot that you
spot is a
had,
section.
though. I mean,
The whole club is a
yeah,
section.
Yeah, it might not have just been the best spot.
I was like 22 during the Griffin shit. I didn't have $1 and was in there
Rory,
with bottles in a
Griffin
section.
just ended. You were not 21, 22. It just was over.
No.
Griffin's been closed for a few years now, though.
It's been a long time.
At least 3 years, I think.
At least 3 or 4.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm out the loop. I'm old. I don't know nothing of school.
Yeah, Griffin been closed for
No
3
cap.
years. I think 2015, I think they closed.
The second thing about Griffin is all the girls that was going to Griffin was the nigga that they wanted to fuck was there. So you couldn't go there to try to get new pussy. They was going there. You would go there. You would go there and see one of your bitches, and she wasn't one of your bitches that night.
Not that night.
Yeah, she gave you the head nod. Yo, salute Joe.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yo,
Yeah, you in here.
Over here with Stefan Marbury.
This is what I'm on tonight.
Spreading Vaseline over.
Yeah. Your
It's
bitch
my
over there
floor
with
tonight.
Omar Cook.
Yeah, it's
You're like,
my
wait a
floor.
minute. No, wait, hold up a second.
That's a sick ass nigga.
God forbid he had the little section upstairs.
Yo, Omar Cook definitely took some of your bitches. You was in
He
the
might have.
No, he
yeah.
did.
That's my nigga. I mean,
That's mine too,
yeah.
but he wasn't at one point.
That's some funny shit.
Me and Omar Cook definitely almost fought in like 99 or some shit.
That's 99. He was in high school. Why you fighting?
That was
Old
02.
Cook in
02
high
then.
school.
No, it was 02.
That's
Shout out to Old Cook, man. I miss him.
Yeah.
He was a real
I ain't
nigga.
seen Old Cook in years, man.
You ever have that, like, once you finish beefing with a nigga, like, he's a real nigga,
yeah.
man.
That's how it always goes. Yeah. Like, oh, we should have been cooler years ago. Like, we should have been had this
Yeah,
conversation.
that bitch was tripping. Why she trying to...
That bitch was tripping.
Because it's always over a girl.
Yeah, she trying to come
Always.
between us.
Always.
You a great guy.
Always, yeah. Yeah.
There's some great guys out there, man.
You reminiscing?
No, now that I'm thinking about it, because women, I'm friends with a lot of women. Mm-hmm. And when you're friends with a lot of women, they'll just talk to you about men.
Mm-hmm. Naturally.
And when they just talk to you about men, I'm the guy that always defends the guy I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he sounds great.
Yeah. Sounds like a great
He's
guy.
a great guy.
Right.
What are you beefing about?
Have you ever met a girl you was dating ex that she was speaking poorly about?
And he was great.
And it was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He's pretty cool.
He's awesome. Now I don't know whose side to believe in. He ain't said a word about you, Ma.
Right. He ain't kicking your
Word.
back in.
He's chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
funny.
Yeah, he actually poured me up in the section. I'm on his side.
Yo, I seen my
That's all it
nigga.
takes to
I seen my
get
nigga
Rory on your
Dion
side, make him a
too.
drink.
I seen my nigga Dion recent. Dion was a nigga I beefed with in like '96 over Rachel. Shout out to Rachel wherever she's at. Stop talking to her. But me and Dion beefed over Rachel in like '96. I seen Dion in Miami like
By the
this
way-
past summer. And he was one of the first niggas I beefed with over a girl, but it wasn't real beef. It was like he made her start fucking after I was fucking. It was like that beef.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's young B.
You just kind of mauled that because I don't know who
That's your
Dion or Rachel is.
Yeah, but Dion's a real nigga. Shout out to Dion. Dion is a real
Wait,
nigga.
so he can't get his Stanley shit off, but you get your Dion shit off.
Dion is not famous.
Okay.
Dion's just a real nigga, and if you're in the streets, you might know who Dion is. But yeah, I seen him in Miami. I gave him the biggest embrace.
Right. Like, where you been?
Huge hug.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about Ma.
Right.
Yeah, that's
how
always
it
great
goes.
when there's some good guys out in the world. man.
Dudes only usually beef when it's over a woman. Like, it'd be some fake tension for years. And
What
things
else do you
like-
beef about?
Men, it's either women or money.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, for me, let me speak for myself. If I got an issue with a dude, it's 9 times out of 10 because a woman is involved or some money.
Look at women trying to tear us apart from our male camaraderie.
You don't see? I'm on some man empowerment shit. I am.
Menimism.
Listen, call it what you want. Make a joke. I'm on man empowerment. Minimism. I don't know all of the terminologies. I'm just noticing a community of people who are not necessarily the fondest of black men. That's what I'm noticing.
Okay.
Women.
You mean America?
Yeah.
No, see, that's where it's nuanced. Because, yes, America, that's our greater fight. The fight amongst ourselves is, or would be the black women that hate black men, or black men that hate black women.
That's interesting.
See, because hate is energy.
Yeah.
So hate is redirected. This is all a Joeism.
It comes from, when
it
black
comes from
women have dealt with certain situations and
Exactly.
they develop an energy towards black men that is not always positive.
Exactly.
Understandably.
You know what's funny? And I promise you I didn't mean to talk about this here. But I had a long talk with myself over the weekend over the term, who hurt you?
What'd you come up with?
It's a little dismissive if you say it in a certain tone.
For sure. I think that's the point of it, right?
See, I think that's the surface perception. And I think, when we stop and we listen to what women have to say and how they feel when you say, who hurt you, it is offensive.
Yeah.
And it's trying to bring you to a dark place and all these things that, when it's dismissive. Whatever they say.
Yeah.
My new perception of that is a bit different.
Let's hear it.
You're saying when men say that to women or when women say that
When
to men?
men say it to women.
Okay.
What it means, when a woman hears it, it's offensive.
Mm-hmm.
But what a man really means when he says it is, why do you seemingly hate black men?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
So that the perception of things, just, that language barrier between men and women, because we're just designed differently, but fight the same fight, maybe. Like, we shouldn't get stuck there.
Right.
Like, I was just stuck on how differently we interpret things as genders. Because who hurt you? I don't think niggas is saying it. Well, some niggas, I don't think niggas is saying it to say, fuck you and bring you to a dark place and
I think a lot
offend
of
you
people-
and hurt you.
Yeah, I don't know, Joe. I think a lot of people do use it in that degree at this point.
Not to say fuck you and bring.
Well, not to say fuck you, but it is dismissing what they're having to say because they're being
anytime
overly
I've-
emotional about something that hurt them.
Okay, so I was about to say, anytime I've said that, I literally meant, like, damn, who hurt you? Like, why am I getting this energy that I'm not deserving
And
of?
and when you break that line down, what it means is, why do you seemingly hate men?
Right.
What happened before me to make you interpret some very normal things in a skewed manner?
Or bring that energy to me when I've done nothing to you.
So
Yes.
explaining it that way will be received much better than what has become almost a hashtag on Twitter.
Right.
When
Yeah.
someone is trying to express themselves about being hurt, it's like, all right, who hurt you? It's I totally get how women could find it offensive now. Of course, if you break down the sentence and what you're trying to say, it's okay. You're generally asking. But now that's not the tone. It's become different. It's become a phrase. It's a saying.
I know, and that's why I hate when certain phrases are popularized.
Yeah.
Because
It takes away the context of what you're actually saying.
yes, yeah, and
Yeah, because now you can't really say it genuinely.
Well, I mean, you can. You just have to word it differently now.
You get to
because you're
tone
right.
it
We
differently.
all have been hurt.
Right.
Everybody in the world, if you're human,
Yeah.
you've been hurt.
Yeah.
So that's what women
Y'all a
normally.
pussy.
That's what.
Never been hurt in my life.
How convenient is that, Rory? You're Irish though, so Irish people don't get hurt.
That's true.
No,
And
we
redhead.
just take our
Higher
feelings and we
drink it.
just take them deep down and then we just die.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to take a brief intermission. Let you know about the hottest show smoking in the streets. Just working on my ad voice.
It's like your state of the culture.
Being
once.
in the mirror and working on your ad voice like rapper hands, it's weird. It is weird, but devotion, dedication.
Well, yeah, we
What do you
appreciate
be
your
reading
practice.
when you're practicing?
Huh?
What do you read when you're practicing?
This,
Oh, okay.
40-ounce Vans tweets.
that, anything. Try to put a little extra sauce on it.
Okay.
This week, parts.
I'm just enjoying myself.
Look at Rory mad invested in what happened this week and
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what Ivy does.
what he would have did.
What he would do if I was there.
Rory don't want to talk about that part, but it's cool. That's my nigga. And somebody told me stop calling Rory nigga. And then I felt the way. It was a black dude. I felt the way that the black dude was telling me to stop calling Rory nigga. Like, mind your business, nigga.
Told that nigga to
Like,
shut up.
fuck is you in my business
Nigga,
for?
shut
I
up.
told him my friend. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen. This week on Hustle in Brooklyn, things get pretty ugly between Darnell and Jesse over, wait for it, Danielle.
Damn,
Would y'all shut
it's
up?
always a Danielle,
It
isn't
really
it?
is.
We just talked about how women have come between things. Talk about an In Your Feelings challenge. Who is writing this?
Drake.
No, you are. You wrote this.
I
Come
did
on.
write it. What seemed like a cast of friendly competitors is turning into more of a battle of wills. You can't tell a hustler what they will and won't do, though. May the best man win. Watch Hustle in Brooklyn next Tuesday at 10/9 Central on BET. Use this week to get up to speed and download the BET Now app and watch now. Rory has the app 10 times in his phone.
The same app.
He the only, yeah. How did you do that?
If you guys want to use my promo code for the app, just type in Rory.
Did Spotify stop the Joe promo code?
Oh, yeah. I guess
it
we
was
stopped
only for
doing that
a
shit.
month, right?
No, it was supposed to be 2 months.
Oh,
I
I
had to
thought-
call Mr.
8
Eckert.
weeks. 8 weeks. Okay.
All right, Daniel. Put our fucking code back, buddy.
Word. Make my mom still have to pay for this.
All right, what was I talking about? Something important, I'm sure. You think hedge fund people would listen to this podcast if Rory and Parks weren't here?
Yeah.
Like, are they token white boys?
Is there such thing as a token white boy?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess by definition, if he is the only white person amongst that crowd.
There's never.
Well, what is
there's no
amongst-
such thing as a token white boy.
I think
If
there
you
might
see-
be.
No. If you see
Well,
a
before
bunch
I
of,
even say that,
if you
where
see a
did
bunch of black or Hispanic men hanging out and there's like a white guy in that group, it's because they grew up with him. They know him personally. He's not just there to be like, hey, we need a white guy in the group. let me promise you that.
That's true.
Like that's
Yeah.
1,000%.
let's keep our crew PC.
I
Yeah.
disagree.
We're not trying to meet, like, black men are not trying to meet the white quota. Like, let's have a white boy in the crew. Trust me. If a white boy is in the crew with a bunch of black dudes, just because we fuck with him and we know him for real. Like, we ain't just meet him last week, like, yo, we got to start hanging out with him if we want to get in these spots.
But
like,
is that point? But that point might be independent of our argument. Yes, can you be fly with a white boy, and
Absolutely.
he be the token white boy?
Nah, because like I said, you genuinely, the token means,
I was gonna ask.
I think
what
white
does that
people.
mean?
I think white people are fly with a token black dude.
nah. See, when I say token, I'm meaning like we have one, but we don't really want him around.
What is the
Oh, see, when I
definition
hear
of
token, I
That's
think
what I want to
what
know.
token
I think
is.
you have
Before
a
it's
role.
an offensive term, I just want to
Oh, yeah,
let the
word.
world know
I'll
I don't
edit.
know what the
I'll edit.
story of
I'll
token
just
means.
say what I think a token. When they say a token black guy or a token, it's like it's the stereotypical.
done for sake of appearances as a symbolic gesture.
Yeah, it's just
okay.
like, oh, he's just here just to be here. Like we need a white boy around just because we need a white boy around.
Yo, Maul,
So I
you
agree
be
with you.
right sometimes when we look up like meanings.
I be right all the time. anytime I say something, I'm
Maul's
right.
really good with meanings.
Y'all
Why
just
do
don't
I
like when
tell
I'm right.
people that Maul is dumb?
Maul is not dumb.
Maul's
far
not
from
dumb
it,
at
bro.
all. This
I'm far
nigga's
from
like
it.
Maul's like my cousin Walter. Like
Shout out to Walter.
This,
I'm
this
far
nigga's
from it,
got a
man.
lot of like wisdom from his journey.
Whenever I speak,
we don't know where he
throwing my
picked
shit to
this
the side. I'm
wisdom
just
up
like,
from.
all right, whatever, man.
Because we don't know anything about Maul, but there is wisdom.
There is more wisdom.
Thanks,
Ballisms.
guys. I'm glad we came to that decision today that I have wisdom. Thank you.
Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been later.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks.
Y'all want to talk about Young M.A. allegedly taking Bow Wow's girlfriend since it's Saturday and we would never talk about it on a Wednesday?
Who's Bow Wow's girlfriend? What's her
Who
name?
knows? I don't know.
Listen, Bow Wow. I wouldn't get down and out about this one because I think Young M.A. is stealing everyone's girl.
Yeah, the girls seem to like Young M.A. So
How would you feel about a woman taking your girl?
Can I participate at all?
No. Like she took
that's
her,
the
she's
point.
gone.
Yeah.
I
Are
mean,
you one of those guys? Do you want to participate?
Not really.
Yeah. Bye, bitch.
I mean, hey, you probably have to get some better head. Have a blast.
But it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Wait. Stop. I'm in the minority here. I don't necessarily concede that fight.
I don't either.
I don't. I know.
I'm not talking about
stupid.
I'm not talking about the fake
I know
gay
I'm
girls.
stupid.
I'm talking about the
But
real gay women that would probably be better at eating pussy
time
than we
out.
would.
Well, hold up. I'm saying I don't concede the fight, but that's talking for all men. If I'm speaking for just me, nah, my skills is at like a 4.
What scale are we talking here?
So the
Out of
real
5 or out of 10?
the real
This is a top 20 thing?
No, the real dyke is gonna rock my bitch's world. Like, yeah, so I'm not gonna let her near her.
But see, when I see that, I don't necessarily go to sex. Like, if you lose your woman to a woman, I don't go to better sex.
You're
I
right.
go to
more emotionally connected.
emotional connection and being able to like understand her on a female level. And
Wait,
just how the
time
female
out.
brain
Why
works.
you don't? Do you not go to that when a guy takes your girl?
No.
That's interesting.
I don't.
That is
that's not my
exactly
first
when
thought.
I would go to it.
Nah, that's not my first thought. No,
He has more money.
that's not me.
That would be
That's
the
not my
first.
first thought.
Well,
It's not sex.
when
I'm not
do
thinking
you
about
have,
the sex.
No, you never have a girl to take.
What you mean?
You're single. So
But that doesn't mean like you could be dating a girl and then she stop fucking with you and date somebody else. Like
yeah, but she's not yours.
shit.
So the rules are different.
yeah, but I'm just saying like in that
you
scenario.
be trying to claim chicks that's not yours.
Duh.
I be trying to claim
have y'all
that's not
been?
mine. Like no, nigga,
How
never.
convenient is that? Wow.
Man,
How
I will
convenient
totally
is
admit
fucking
my
that?
toxicness at one point in my life. I was definitely claiming chicks I wasn't with and having them on a set of rules when we were not exclusively dating.
Oh, chicks love toxic niggas. I'm so sick of that.
I mean, I've matured,
Niggas-
I matured over that.
Nigga, come
But yeah.
on. Chicks don't love a toxic guy.
What do you-
That's their type.
Explain further. What do you mean about toxic guy?
Fam, what does toxic mean? Do we have to go to the dictionary for toxic?
No, but I'm saying, what do you mean that women love a toxic guy?
Women love a guy that's bad for them.
Yeah.
Period.
Like I don't even
Nothing
think it needs,
to
I don't even think it
delve
needs
further into.
explanation at all.
No, no ellipses.
I think you know what it is. I think that it's
Ellipses.
when you say that, I understand what you mean, but I think for women, it's because I think we all as humans love what we shouldn't have. I think that's just a human trait.
I think a lot of humans like to
Like-
try to fix someone
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, a lot
women,
of people,
women
a lot
like
of people
projects.
are addicted. Yeah, projects. They want to fix somebody, and
Yeah.
that they see is broken. I could fix him. I could change him.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, but they don't. It's a lot that comes with that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in fixing this, you're gonna deal with a lot of shit.
and a lot of traits that they like. They only want the good traits out of that, but usually a toxic guy would be the more confident. Probably gets more women, is more attractive. Like women are into that type of shit. They just don't know what it comes with as well.
Right.
You can't take that guy and not have the flaws with it.
And the same thing is
'Cause they don't want-
the
they don't
same
want
thing
the
could be said
cornball.
for the quote unquote crazy girl. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys do the same thing. They try to fix the crazy girl. Some guys do.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want some crazy.
You
Can we
keep
take
all
a
that.
brief intermission? I want to address the women really quickly because they're doing insurmountable damage that I don't think they know they're doing. I thought about this while I was getting my nails done earlier.
That's great.
For the last
gonna be
for the
great.
last 7 months, for the last 7 to 10 months, I have been wanting a brand new Rihanna album.
Same
I've been
as-
ready since the last one.
Like
dropped.
I've been ready to come to the podcast. I might have said it on the podcast at some point.
Yeah.
That I'm ready. My body is ready. I'm in the Navy. My body is ready for a new Rihanna album. I don't know why I think that's the funniest
She
thing in the
gives
world.
you life?
When niggas say my body is ready. Yes, she does give me life. I like all of that shit. So, getting my nails done.
Wait, and you want the reggae one too?
The reggae what?
Well, it was rumored that it's just an all reggae.
I want anything.
Yeah, whatever.
If Rihanna farts over a Bink beat, I want it.
Are you gonna dutty wine to it?
No, I don't dirty wine.
Okay.
I don't dirty wine. So I'm in the nail salon. TV is on. Christmas is coming. People are promoting Christmas shit. I
Imagine
got
you
it.
said that like there might be a chance that you do. No, I don't really do that.
You know, I don't know how to dirty wine. But if I did know how to do it effectively, I
You would
can't
do
say
it to
that I
the
wouldn't be the nigga in the middle of the club with a circle around him screaming my name, dirty whining by myself. Safari does
I'm
it.
so glad you're not that guy.
If I knew how to dance, you niggas would see dance moves. Like,
That's what this podcast
that's
is.
Buck.
You dancing.
Buck is 6'6", knows how to dance better than most people. So when you go to the club now, he just starts the dance off. Like, Buck, sit down, my nigga. Niggas don't even jam to this song. You just up dancing.
All right, well, hold on. That's a topic too, because my man Chris is the dancer.
But
And
wait,
anytime we go into a spot, that's his go-to move. Let me dub on a chick real quick. And for some of us that are rhythmically challenged, we have to find other ways to get noticed in a loud club. It's tough.
Let me just point out before you say anything more. I want to say to you, Rory, I am never envious of the women that the dancer guy, the nigga who's dancing is his go-to. I'm not envious of the women that he is attracting. That's bad sex. It is bad sex. The girls that like the nigga that is the best dancer at the party is bad fucking. It's the same thing as a nigga going to the club. Remember the first time you was in a strip club and you seen a girl that did all the moves that looked like it would be great in bed and then you fucked her and it was horrible? Same thing with niggas. Same thing.
Fair.
Have you researched this?
No, Rory, I have not slept with a man, if that's what you're asking me. And that's no shame to anybody that has.
No, that's fine.
Of course.
But yeah.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I think it's a pretty good theory.
That's my theory there.
I'm mad at it.
Like,
Well, shout out to all the other
the
people
niggas that are funny, much bigger, better net than dancing. A good joke is going to get you greater results than your great Millie Rock
I don't think
at
women
the club.
I don't think women like men that dance in the clubs.
Well, it's because the women that come to you
I'm not saying they don't.
hate
Okay,
the dancing guy at the club.
there's not a lot of women that like the guys that dance in the clubs. Not saying that the guys that dance in the club can't attract women, but like I don't think women see men dance in the club and be like,
You got
"Oh, I
to
like
do too
that."
much. You got to do
What if
too much
you're-
as the dancing dude to get things going your way.
Okay, what if you're the funny dancer?
Dancing funny.
Yeah, like when you're doing the sarcastic, like old moves, but you're nice at it,
Can't be both.
and people are laughing.
You can't be both. You're not going to finish killing the Millie Rock and then lean on the wall with your leg up and a drink in your hand and make a dope joke and she's going to laugh and leave with you.
No.
You
I'm
look
saying
corny.
like dancing funny. Like you'll hit the New Edition shit just out of a joke, and
Yeah, but you got to
people
be a
will
little bit
laugh.
off with it. You can't be like.
You can't be in the club doing like dances that got names to it. You got to just be hitting like
Tell Shiggy that.
You got to be hitting a cool 2-step. Like you got to just show a woman you got rhythm. But like if you start doing dances that she can name, like oh that nigga doing the like once they do that, it's like fam, all right, you just enter the
I
nasty
ain't
zone in
gonna
the
lie.
club, my nigga. Like
Yo, the rappers
get
are-
out of that zone.
The rappers are so corny. You're right, Maul. I have started to judge. Like, I'm starting to see Shiggy with too many rappers. Like, his dancing got to be with Drake or just like Drake.
Yeah, and I don't like.
I don't need to see Shiggy with Wayne, Shiggy with Kendrick. Now Shiggy doing this Shiggy with Safari at Angie's Barbecue. Like, no, like reserve your Shiggy.
So you're hating on the Shiggy rollout era.
No.
you gotta save some of the
I don't
Shiggy,
want
though.
him to Fetty Wap his Shiggy.
Yeah, don't
I like
over
I like Shiggy now. Don't over Shiggy the Shiggy.
Don't over Shiggy.
It was already rumors that niggas
That's
wanted to pay you
hilarious.
$250,000 for the Shiggy. You didn't get it, so Shiggy was on Instagram Shiggying. Change the definition of the Shiggy.
Okay.
You got to get paid for these dance moves. They brought Shiggy on tour. Poor Shiggy look exhausted to me. He's so tired of dancing out there. He just want to chill. Shig just want to enjoy his fame and chill with a drink. These niggas keep trying to make drunk Shiggy dance. No.
Yeah,
I'm chilling, my nigga.
It's rough, it's
I
rough
said to
being
you,
known for the dance.
When we went to the Drake show and he brought him out to dance to the song, I was like, oh no. Shiggy's used to 15-second vines and shit with this dance.
Do y'all know
this
what it's
song is
like
4 minutes long.
dancing on a stage for a nigga whose production budget for the tour is $3 billion? That stage was 4 football field. Drake ain't even want to run across that shit talking about Hotline Bling.
Right.
That nigga did a little half a suicide.
And the funny shit was he had all the dancers too, as like that was his break time. So he let that song rock for 4 fucking minutes. Because that was his like, all right, let me catch my breath, let the dancers do their thing.
Drake was tired talking about Shiggy bust a move. He let Shiggy dance for 30
Shiggy
minutes.
was exhausted.
Yeah, Shiggy didn't even have no more energy. I felt bad, man. I felt bad. And then poor guy didn't look like he wanted to be there for the Wayne vid.
He shiggied out.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like he shiggied out.
Wait,
You gotta
so
reserve
is-
some Shiggy.
Is Shiggy crying for help and we just don't see it?
He might be. We should get Shiggy on the phone.
Yeah.
I was talking about something
Yo,
before
Shiggy,
Rory
blink-
interrupted.
So,
Blink 3
your
times.
body's ready for Rihanna.
Rihanna. Commercial comes on. Rihanna's putting out all this new Fenty shit. And then I said, wow, man, these fucking stupid chicks don't even know we're never gonna get a Rihanna album because they're wearing it.
Yeah, if you guys would just stop buying her shit, maybe she'd have to make
And
some
then I
music.
said to myself, now I'm gonna be the guy staring at women's faces, wondering how that music would sound. I just want to tell you how sick my brain is.
Yeah,
That was
that's
my
sick.
entire thought
That's
process.
sick. But
with
you're
that.
right though.
Y'all are wearing Rihanna's album.
Y'all wearing the album?
They're wearing our album right now.
I'm dead. I am
Our
dead
album.
ass serious.
No,
Rihanna
Rihanna
is
album's
putting out
coming.
no music no time soon.
A Rihanna
She-
album's coming.
When you get around to it,
Yeah.
music is that now. When you
Yeah,
get
I mean-
around to it, you'll
I
get
would rather,
something.
but I would rather her take her time than to just put out an album just to put it out and then to come in and be like, this ain't really it.
I don't think she's ever done that.
Damn.
Like all her albums are pretty dope.
This is crazy.
But
Well,
that's
she
what I'm
always
saying,
did.
but
She always did one a year.
She has never
She was
been this
consistent.
big.
That's true.
She has never been this big outside of her music business.
That's true.
This is like a whole new empire. She's like
That's true.
creating and building, and that's booming right now.
I
So,
want an album, my guy.
So anytime we're looking at a girl in Fenty slides and white toes, that's track 6 right there.
for sure.
Damn.
And what is Young M.A doing with this strap on? Do y'all think?
Smoking that shit.
Y'all think?
Young M.A is definitely smoking these chicks.
You think Young M.A got more moves than you?
Definitely.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely.
Young M.A putting it down better than Rory.
Y'all can make putting it down better than you.
Yo, that's
Rory.
cool.
Rory, don't let
That's
that
gross.
happen. Don't let that happen. my nigga.
That makes a lot more sense as to why Rory ushered Young M.A into Duce Palooza really quickly and out really quickly.
Yeah, she got the hose.
Nigga ain't
Take
want Young
everybody's
M.A to
girl.
see Sam.
Protect Sam at all costs.
This nigga pussy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to M.A.
That happened to me when I was 16. Like a chick leaving me to fuck with a chick.
Oh. I don't think it's
Wow.
sexy.
At
mean, that
16,
don't-
you don't care.
Yeah, that's you.
At
16.
Well,
16,
that was
you're
what,
like-
the 80s?
Well, no, you
That was-
cared too
She
much,
was
but
ahead
it
of her
really doesn't
time.
matter.
She was definitely ahead of her
At
time.
16, you cared way too much about breakups compared to now.
Yeah, at 16, you would definitely
You
thought
were
your
like
life was over.
you put a mixtape together and
You
got
be in,
sad
you be in
real
your room
quick.
swinging like Trey and Boys in the Hood. That nigga with this girl crop sick as shit.
I'm crying. I do a lot
I
of.
can picture Joe losing the chick. All right, where's this motherfucker at? Trying to go beat up the new dude. It's a girl.
At 16?
Yeah, it must have sucked, man.
How'd you bounce
Couldn't
back?
even do nothing.
I didn't do anything. I said everything was fine.
You found something
I
new.
didn't even pay any attention. No, I wasn't that dude at 16 that could bounce right back with a hot girl.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's not
At
just
16, nobody.
Yeah,
could.
but I don't know, but like, let's not just say that like it's cavalier.
Nah, but 16 is like, come on. You a kid.
Yeah, you
don't
get
know.
sad.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
Kids do get
You
sad.
get big sad.
Our 16 was different from the
Big
16.
sad. Big.
Yeah, it's got to be
big
tougher
sad.
now, I think. Because
No,
now you got
now-
to see the girl on the Instagram all the time.
Nah, I think
Fuck.
now.
Yeah, that's
I think
crazy.
now.
My kid is gonna have a hard time. I'm crying for him.
I
He
think
has
now
no
kids don't
idea
give a
what
fuck.
heartbreak is. He has no idea what any of that shit is. He's just in that phase of I'm pussy whipped and I love it.
Yeah, your
Oh, I
girl,
feel
your girl
for
and
him.
her new man get popular on Twitter and they get a retweet and now that shit's all over your timeline.
How
It's
did
gotta
y'all
be
come
tough.
man.
off of being pussy whipped?
You mean how do we come up? How do we get out of it? Like how do we wake up?
How
snap out of
how
it?
did you learn that was bad?
Once I started getting more of it, and I realized
Yeah, I
it
think
wasn't
so, too.
as
wasn't-
scarce as what I once thought it was.
Yeah, the price point wasn't as high as
Yeah.
you thought it was on the pussy. It's like, oh, this shit is out here. Like, this shit is,
Oh, wait.
yeah, this is available. This is around. Like, nigga, it's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you
Word.
notice that it's around, you ain't.
And I don't even have to hang out with this one.
Yeah, like you ain't tripping. You ain't tripping.
All right, God damn it, time for your favorite new segment. I've never said
Listen
that
to the
word.
music though.
It's a transitional.
We seem to have bumped into a brand new hip hop mystery. Yeah, which might be my favorite segment.
Hip hop mysteries.
Yeah.
One day Maul is going to tell us what happened to those 92 bricks.
No, I'm not.
I know it.
Fuck you mean, nigga. No, I'm not.
Y'all, that address that he keeps telling us to send him to after the podcast,
that's where the
that's
bricks is at?
not his house.
For 3 years.
The clubhouse.
Yeah, the clubhouse. Nigga's 39. The
Yo,
club.
stop saying my fake age because niggas is still asking me if I'm 49. Like, yo, you really 49?
This
fan?
nigga 39
No, I'm
years
not
old talking about the
39,
clubhouse.
nigga. No, I'm not.
Get the
man.
fuck
you
out of
look
here.
great for your age.
Shut up.
Hip hop mysteries. Engineer beef.
Oh, man.
Look at Parks
This one's hitting
nervous.
close to home.
Was this a case
This
of
is not a case.
Mendices having his cake and
Marcy,
eating it
what's
too?
the name got beef?
Because when he wasn't with
What was my
Yen,
man that was working at
40, 10 and 40 got
Oh,
beef.
man.
would he be back with Yen?
What was my man
Because if
name?
both women carried
They'll
the
come together and
term,
make 30.
pregnancies
forgot his
would have
name.
some
Come
overlap.
on, 10.
What was my man
anybody.
name that was working at D&D when we first started going there? Charles.
Oh, no, Charles cool.
Nah, Parks and Charles. Damn,
Parks
gotta
versus
be.
Yo, when a nigga say Charles is cool.
I got
no
Charles got some beef. I got no beef.
We got got engineer beef.
It's engineer beef there, yo.
Never.
He can't talk about it because he pussy.
Yeah.
No, he pussy.
If I had engineer beef, I
Nah,
would definitely
you
talk about it.
I'm gonna ask Preem.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Preem.
Who-
Preem gonna tell me.
You gotta let your friends
Who
be
hit
pussy.
the talk back button better?
But Charles and Parks
punches are
got
tighter.
beef. Charles and Parks, because Parks was like Charles' understudy.
That's where
He
I
might
just,
have beef with me. I don't think so though. But he stopped answering my texts.
And it gets deeper.
See?
More is being revealed.
He might have beef.
that's
with
the
me.
first thing a nigga say when
Yeah,
they got
when it's
beef with
beef.
somebody.
Yeah, like, I
he
got
beef with him,
he
bro.
might have a beef with
Parks.
me.
Yeah. Parks, so what you're
I
saying
wouldn't
is-
know. You gotta ask that man.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that. That's when they pull out man.
Yeah.
You gotta ask that man.
Yeah, it's a little beef there.
So what Parks is saying is the student passed the teacher, is what you're saying. I think that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
It sounded like it.
Rory, we bumped into this conversation because we started talking about engineers because we love music. Only people
And
that
we
love
know how
music.
underappreciated the engineer is.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The only people that love music talk about the engineer.
Yeah.
Nobody else discusses the engineer. Very underrated role in hip hop. None of you niggas are anything without the engineer.
Jay made the engineer famous.
He was one of them.
He
He made the
one of
engineer
them.
famous.
There was some.
Yeah, because I guess Q-Tip wasn't
Nah,
yelling
'cause-
out Bob Power before the record started.
No, he did.
Did he?
Bob Power got shout-outs.
Okay.
And so did Eddie Sancho. He got a lot of shout-outs from the Gangstar affiliates,
I'm
MLP
saying
and
Jay
such.
made it famous. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
you
he's
made
the
it a high
first.
line, Eddie Sanchos.
Yeah, I'm not saying he was the first.
Shout out to Eddie.
I'm not saying he was the first,
out to
but
Eddie.
Jay
I made it a hot song.
Jay made it cool for rappers to mention the engineer's name in the record.
Let me give Hove a little bit of credit, even though I was trying not to do that this podcast because we've given him a lot of credit over the last 20 podcasts.
Well, he has a lot of credit.
Past 20 years.
Hove did make me want to at least have a conversation with the engineer and record it.
Yeah.
Because he shouted
Like
out.
all of the stuff we were supposed to say privately to the engineer, Hove made me want to not
Say it at
say
the
it.
top
Turn
of
the
record.
bass up.
Yeah, he said. At the top
Yo,
of
what's
the
going on? Mike sounding crazy.
Yo, what's going on? My mic is sounding crazy.
Yo, when Hove said the
And then
mic
going
is
into a
sounding crazy,
16.
and then you just killed the 16s, like, wow, he did that on a crazy
Niggas
mic.
didn't even realize, like, yo, he really don't like his engineer right
He hates his engineer,
Yeah, for
and he
real.
going ham.
there. Yeah.
So yeah,
He told Guru to unleash the flutes.
Yeah. Anytime you tell a nigga unleash the flutes,
Wait a
my
minute.
nigga,
All right.
and then the flutes get unleashed.
Yeah, no, Guru definitely unleashed
Unleashing the
them.
flutes is crazy, my nigga.
what was
Imagine you
that?
about to
That was
get
on
beat up and a
Blueprint
nigga.
Blueprint 2.
My nigga,
Yeah,
imagine you about to get beat up and one nigga say unleash the flutes, and 20 niggas start playing.
That's a wild thing to unleash.
And then try to tear apart
Yeah.
Nas right afterwards.
Unleash
on the flutes.
The flutes.
Unleash the flutes is
Nah, but if you say
fucking
some
crazy.
gangster shit over some flutes, that's hard.
that
Well,
record,
they smoke. That's the best record on Blueprint 2.
that record is hard.
this song let me know I was a stan because the whole world said Nas won, but I was like, y'all heard Blueprint 2?
Yeah, is it Uchi Wally or is it One Mic? What's up, man?
Unleash the flutes.
Unleash the flutes on him, Guru.
The flutes, you hear?
I don't think that's a flute.
That's
That's somebody going,
Choir.
that's Joe on the Taste record.
nah.
Wait. Everybody shut the fuck up. Nigga unleash the flutes.
It's not even a flute.
We gotta ask Guru if he was like, yo, Hove, just wanna let you know.
H, wait. No. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Get into it.
Unleash the flutes is flagrant, right?
Yeah.
But
Especially
then when
when it's not a flute.
you follow that up with
H.
H.
Yeah, get into your shit, nigga.
Yo,
to your shit.
let me just tell y'all, consumers, I've always thought that it is trash when a rapper spells things. Biggie is the only one that did it effectively.
Whoa,
to me.
if you don't give Lil Boosie his credit for spelling independent, get the fuck out the room.
Yeah, he killed that. She definitely killed that.
And Fab had us spelling fabulous wrong for God knows how many years.
And we still
I
spell it
still
wrong.
only know how to spell it correctly when I spell his name wrong.
And you spell it, and
know
you
this
spell it
is-
the way in the cadence that he did.
Yeah.
F-A-B-O.
F-A-B-O. Nope,
US.
that's a person. I'm naming the word. Gotta put the U. Yeah, no. H.
OVA.
Didn't even matter what happened after that.
Yo,
Don't say H in a fucking
he
diss record.
impersonated Austin Powers on that beat, and we was like,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's true.
yeah, Hov.
Even though, what do y'all have to say to the people that say that this song is admitting the loss? Because we don't think he lost.
Nah, I don't think it's admitting the loss.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it's admitting a loss. No,
Oh, y'all biased.
I don't think Jay think he lost. Like, so
Was
why
this-
could he
wait.
admit a loss?
Was this before-
Today, I'm sure he doesn't think that. In this moment, though, when he wrote this song, yeah.
Was this
Jay,
before
You think
or
this
after
was a
Godson?
victory lap?
Jay was super hot at this time. How would
you
he think he
think-
lost?
Because
He didn't stumble at all after
because
that
everybody
battle.
was saying you lost.
I don't
And then
think
he
that-
went on the radio and he apologized to his mom, went on the radio, said, yo, my bad, I shouldn't have did that. Like, that's why he was feeling public pressure, no?
No, he's feeling pressure from his mother.
Yeah, and I don't
His
think
mom
I
said,
don't
yo,
think
All
right,
a
well-
lot of people
well-
were saying he lost that.
Well,
battle.
if he thought he won, then why would he do this?
Because Nas on Godson had a record. I'm asking, was this before or after Godson? Because Nas kept
this
going
is-
too.
Rory,
Before,
only
I
you
wanna
know when
say.
Godson came out.
No, Godson was a great album.
It was on the low.
Yeah.
I know.
But they were still going back and forth after the dust had settled. They were still
Rory
going
is
back
so
and forth.
happy that Kanye came clean so he could listen to My Dark Twisted Fantasy again.
I was listening to it before.
Nah, not in my story.
Did y'all
Not
hear
in my
that-
story.
In my
that
story, you
Talib
stopped.
and Kanye are doing an album together?
Oh, you mean to live lyrics stick to your ribs?
That was definitely not the CD she played in her crib.
Wait,
you mean to live lyrics stick to your ribs? Yes, Joe, that to live.
That Talib. His lyrics stick to your ribs. Yeah.
Yo, I love Talib, by the way. But I don't think Shorty asked Kanye, you don't really know him. Why is you lying?
I want to go home.
Yo, it's funny when you go back and break down lyrics like in a slow way.
You mean
like listen to the shit
live
niggas was trying to get off.
lyrics stick to your ribs. Yo, I just finished checking my ribs.
Was it no lyrics?
It wasn't sticky ribs.
Not near to live lyric. Just stuck to my ribs. I got some mob lyrics there. Some J Blige.
Yeah,
Some flutes.
yeah, some flutes.
Some flutes is there.
No libs. Ain't no ties.
Yo,
You don't have to get by chorus just
Hov
sitting
is
right
an
there.
arrogant nigga to unleash the flute.
And it's not a flute.
Not a flute.
And it's not even a flute. It's not even a flute. It's a white lady yodeling on the Ricola commercial. I think they sampled the Ricola commercial right there and just looped it. That wasn't a flute, bro.
was
I know
definitely
what
not
a
a
flute.
flute,
I know
yeah.
what a flute sound like.
Maul gonna get disbanded from Rockefeller.
Why?
Gotta get the chain back.
Because I recognize what a flute is. I'm sorry, Hov, that ain't a flute, nigga.
They
Oh,
had
you
flutes
had
at
to
Harlem
see me.
Bar
You
Choir.
had to see me when I wanted to ask Dame for the rock chain when him and Hov was beefing.
It was trying to pick which parent to ask to go
That's a
out.
sick ass time to ask for a rock chain. Like, yeah, let me just hold
Yo,
that
by the
down.
way,
Yo,
Hold that down.
yo, nobody will talk about it because we all love Hov and Dame, but man, that was a really interesting time in hip hop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like everybody's stuck on Wayne and Birdman doing whatever they doing. Hov and Dame, my nigga, in Def Jam had niggas having to choose up.
No, but it was crazy because
At
the
peak
entire
times
building.
too.
You had to
It wasn't
choose.
like it wasn't at the end of their reign.
That was the
Yeah.
entire building.
Like-
Like even the janitor started looking at niggas funny if they knew you was fucking with
Damn,
Dame.
yes.
I'm like, yo, this nigga. fucking
Yes,
with Dame.
that's
like,
what
like
I'm-
the janitor feeling some type of way, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
And it's fucked up too. It's fucked up. It's fucked up because you should choose Dame.
Yeah. And business, yeah. Looking at it, yeah, absolutely. I understand why people would, for sure.
They didn't know.
But Dame was easier to hate.
Nasty
Yeah, of course.
motherfuckers.
Jay was
Niggas.
liked.
No,
It's easier to hate the loud guy who's people would think is obnoxious and you know.
Yeah. But that was his job.
I
Like,
really hate loyalty in the music business. I do. Now that I think about it, I fucking hate it. Too many
kind of an
things.
oxymoron.
Too many things change contextually in the music business for you to have loyalty to any one entity in the music business. I'm not talking about niggas you knew from outside of it and then y'all happen to get in it together. I'm not talking about niggas that was your friends. Anybody you had a prior relationship with. Not talking about that. All this new shit, you niggas is frauds. You niggas is frauds. You
this
niggas
era?
frauds and fucking phonies. Every last one of you. All of you. Actually, which is a perfect segue to my Khaled conversation.
oh god,
No, Khaled is not a fraud and a phony. Khaled
Not
is
at all.
extremely talented.
Yeah.
Works harder than most musicians. Let me be very clear.
Harder than everybody.
I'm not about to shit on Khaled, though I am.
With all due respect, here comes some disrespect.
No, I think I'm about to shit on the fans. Boy, you niggas are stupid. All of you.
Do tell.
You niggas are fucking naive, man. Y'all let fucking Khaled come and be likable and make all the money and leave with all the likable stuff.
With all the keys.
We ain't got a major key from Khaled in 5 years.
That's because Snapchat died.
He killed it.
No, Rihanna killed it.
He killed it.
You think so?
You fucking right. Nobody talks about that. I got the Snapchat app on my phone. I have not opened it in at least 3 years.
I don't even have that shit on my phone.
First of all,
I don't even
Khaled and girlfriends killed it. Once girlfriends knew you were only there to fuck with your other bitches, then Snapchat was hot like WhatsApp. Girls ruined WhatsApp too. WhatsApp used to be to communicate with people from a foreign place.
Yo, look what people do to things. That
is not what WhatsApp is.
Nah, Snapchat was always for promiscuous behavior, I think.
Yeah, but
Well, that's how
girlfriends
people don't
put their
understand. That's what
foot
Snapchat
down.
started as.
Yeah, it was a creep app.
For you to send pictures and
They would disappear.
they would disappear.
Yeah.
So it was like
That's what it started as, and then Khaled snuck up on you niggas. And then we enjoyed Khaled in a way we didn't know that we did. And then the brands realized we did. So then Khaled took a bag from every fucking brand. And then his brand got bigger, and we never got none of the stuff that made us make his brand bigger. He don't. I ain't seen his wife no more. He don't cook a meal.
We haven't seen how Assad is growing
He ain't.
up.
Yeah, he ain't skydiving. Assad now is just EP and shit. He just executive producer. You can't even see him.
He graduated.
I want to see Assad. I want to see
He's
him.
too busy, man.
They might have some business differences at this point. We don't know.
Khaled
What
got
happened
over.
behind the
Khaled got
scenes?
over on you niggas. Khaled major keyed you niggas right in the breaking some fucking aspiring artist dreams on the 4.
on the 4.
Yeah, nigga on the 4. So I'm nah, that ain't it, my G. Like, wait a minute, what? Who are you talking
On
to?
the 4.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Puff had a Halloween party.
I saw that.
I wasn't invited.
Here?
No, it was in L.A.
Oh.
Hove, B,
He didn't invite you.
Kevin
A-list.
Hart.
No, that was the A-list party.
Yeah.
I'm invited to all other stuff. Like, he invited me to his birthday party this weekend, but it's gonna be mad Z-list niggas there probably. Like, he don't invite me to the J shit. He probably don't want Jay to talk to me though. You have to be very aware of what's going on between moguls.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
No, they're smart. They pretend to be friends, but you ain't coming near my shit.
Yeah.
I understand it. Maul is an interesting
Oh,
case.
no. That's
to
gonna
me.
be a wild jump cut. If you're watching this on video.
I don't know
This
what
motherfucker
Erickson be
is just
doing.
gonna appear.
Good. Let that nigga appear. Fuck it. Nigga just
This is gonna look nuts.
Listen,
he chilling.
that's what makes this shit gold though. Poof. Like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Why is Reason here?
Poof. Y'all ain't got no powder so we can do the poof?
Listen.
And no, I'm laughing at Joe trying to make the segue sound like it was still part of the original conversation.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, that. No, you could say this is a
I'm
cut.
always off of that. No, we punched. We punched, and my new topic is man groupies.
Oh boy.
And then you said Maul's an interesting what?
You're intriguing to me because I feel like all of your cool points in your head, this is only in my head. I feel like all of your coolness in your head all comes down to you never being a man groupie for a man. That's how I feel.
I've been a man.
There are some people that I feel like
were you a
Maul
groupie
should have
for?
been a man groupie for, and I didn't see it.
Jordan.
Jordan? Okay.
Oh, you are a loser.
I will
Montel or
define
Michael?
the behavior when you're a man. Like, what makes you a man groupie behavior wise?
You know what a man groupie is when you want a dude fuck a dude.
Whoa.
That's not what I thought. Glad we cleared that one
Dude,
up.
fuck a dude.
Yeah, clarify.
Glad that one was cleared up.
Because a straight man don't want to sleep with a woman. Groupie is normally reserved for you want to do intimate things with a man you don't really know about.
Sure.
In dude's case, we're straight. So, like, I don't want to fuck The Rock. But I mean,
I'm glad.
but he's kind of cool.
Where's his butt?
Because I saw a picture
The
of
Rock
The Rock.
is kind of cool, man.
and
That's my guy.
It was just on like the top page shit. And
Why you on my nigga page?
no, I wasn't on his page. I just saw it. Then paid on mine. 10 minutes later, somebody DMs that same picture to me. So I'm like, damn. First, I'm thinking something happened to
It's
The
a
Rock.
wild DM.
Like, people send us shit like, yo, y'all should talk about this.
Right.
So I looked at it. Nigga said, nigga, he screenshotted. You know how you can put the marker around a name?
Yeah.
He circled it. It was Joe's name, liking the pic. The Rock was in the gym, no shirt on. Nigga said, yo, what's up with your man, Joe? Why he liking this? What he like about this pic?
Fitness.
Funny.
He's into
in,
fitness.
In my head, I thought you guys would judge some of the mice on pics that I don't like. Like when Mice is in the gym getting it in.
You scroll past those?
Yeah, I'm like, nah, Maul and his Bronx friends would judge me if they saw it.
I'm judging you liking the Rock's pic too. But I
Why?
get it. It's The Rock. I mean, I get it.
Come on, fam.
It's
The
The Rock.
Rock
I
can't
get
be
it.
my guy.
I get it.
So, want to hear what's funny? Want to hear how sick my brain is? So, Charlamagne did Bill Simmons' podcast.
Okay.
And I love Bill Simmons.
Bill Simmons is great.
And there was a brief section in that podcast where they mentioned our podcast and me, right? Know what that led my brain to?
I'm scared.
I'm terrified as well.
Damn, man, Bill Simmons was one of my first dude crushes that I broke. Like, I don't even think he's that dude.
He cheating on you with Charlamagne?
No. Bill, no, I don't care what he's doing now. But I'm just
Y'all
saying,
on exclusive, so we can
Bill
do what
was
we wanna
like
do.
my first. Whenever I've realized that men have like man crushes, and then I realized I was just attracted to disruptiveness. It's not men. People that are disruptive.
Your brain is insane.
I'm just telling you how my brain works. I don't care if y'all judge me. I'm not pausing anything. I'm just telling you how my brain works. Disruptiveness
I'm glad you
is
discovered
attractive to me. Other people who disrupt well.
Okay.
And that was Bill Simmons. Bill Simmons created a lot of job opportunities. That's the thing about creatives that really doesn't get spoken about a lot.
That's true.
Great creatives create a whole bunch of job opportunities.
absolutely right.
Not only did Bill Simmons create a lot, but he was loyal to the people that he fucked with.
That's dope.
And that always made me fuck with him.
Right.
But he's not The Rock.
Okay.
Thanks for the insight.
Yeah.
Everyone
Love.
shut up. I'm leading by example. I walked out on the ledge and spoke about my man crushes.
For sure.
Maul. Who was yours?
Montel Jordan.
Oh, you said
Yes,
Jordan.
Montel.
Montel Jordan? His Maul's MCR.
Yo, Maul was the nigga at home talking about how do we do it.
Because on Friday night.
Yo, Montel came out with this is how we do it. Maul was like,
Yeah, some days, you know what? Some days I just let y'all niggas get y'all.
I couldn't figure out how to
I
do
don't feel
it.
like battling with y'all, so I let y'all have it. All right,
When you got the hammer on you and you can't kill niggas you really love.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
All right, so listen. So we started talking about man crushes because I think Rory is corny and acts like a man groupie a lot.
Which you have no examples of. So,
Not true.
and changing the narrative from the off-mic conversation.
I have examples. I just don't have examples that I can fault you on.
or that are
because-
true.
No, it's not true. No, when we was at Puff Party, you had a lot of respect for Puff. I couldn't judge
Oh,
you because
yeah.
you should.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What you gonna do?
Like, Puff, Hove, your list is like legit a little bit. I'm waiting for it to get weird.
No, I'm respectable. Like, I just don't open my legs for anybody. I'm not a hoe. Like,
Reasons like, what the fuck did
How
I walk in?
convenient is that? Wow. How
I have
convenient
standards.
is
That's all.
fucking
Convenient
that?
is fucking that, Rory.
Why women don't think men have standards? They
they-
think we'll fuck
because-
them whenever they feel like
because they've been fucked by.
You're right.
it. Chicks don't know shit. No. 7 million years, they don't know men at all. All right.
But no, in my male groupiness. I've always held it down. Like I wasn't wilding around Puff.
Actually,
I just gave him the dap and was like, yo, it's good to meet you.
So, Reason, listen to this. We come here to do this podcast, right?
Facts.
Rory says to us, hey, Reason is going to stop by before his flight. I said, dope. It's not what I thought, though.
It's definitely not what he thought.
Mo, are you going to talk about what did you think anything?
No, Rory, he told me when he first came in. He told me,
You pussy still.
what you mean? He told me he was coming. Like, all right.
So, Reason, when Rory said that, I thought to myself, why would Rory do that?
Well, we spoke yesterday.
No, I told Rory that. I said,
Why would Rory
Because
invite
y'all-
Reason here before his flight, and now we got to act like we really like Reason?
I do like Reason.
But
We talked about it on
we
the podcast
like
briefly.
Reason.
That's fine.
And
So
and him and I,
it's okay.
him and I chopped it up.
to get on the show.
Yeah, we
I
had.
stopped to the show.
Y'all didn't want to
we
listen.
know that.
Nah,
we know
no,
that.
we don't.
We know that.
No, no.
We know that.
I don't know anything. How do you know that?
Because I don't think that he is that brave enough to just think that he would come and just be able to just.
Yeah,
not at
and
all.
him and I
Yeah.
had a long conversation yesterday about that exact
He
thing.
didn't strike me.
Whoa, Rory is having long talks with new acts.
We was out last night. We was kicking it.
What a groupie.
That's groupie shit. You can't kick it with niggas.
What the fuck is Rory talking to Reason about? Hey, man, what's Punch got planned?
I got to step in and have his back.
Step in.
I reached out to both Rory and Mal because, like, at the end of the day, I am a new artist and all of this is new for me. So I just wanted to show love to people that genuinely, without knowing me, show love. Like I said, I didn't come here. I came here literally to just dap y'all up and tell y'all genuinely thank you because that shit really progressed my career in the eyes of certain industry people. A lot of industry people listen to y'all.
That's why I
fuck
fuck
with
with TDE,
know
man.
what I'm
Look at
saying?
the
So-
guys they pick up.
And that's
Yo,
why
they
I
pick
was,
up niggas that's grateful for things.
That's why I was letting y'all
Like,
get
I
y'all
fuck
shit
with
off
that. Yeah,
because I
like-
knew he was coming here just to say what up because
That
he
was
fucks
it.
with us.
See, Rory's a groupie. You don't know. He could have been coming in and shoot this whole shit up. Yo, he was coming because he fuck with us.
Yeah.
Reason. One of the conversations that we've been having here, and let me tell the viewership. Actually, yeah, let me slow down with Reason for a minute. Artists. This is Joe Budden talking. Not Rory, not Mal, not Parks, not Erickson, and not fucking Savon. Artists. Let me make myself perfectly clear. I don't want to talk to any of you. None of you. Not a fucking one. This is not that type of show. All you niggas that's reaching out to people that are mutually close. No. No. No and no and no and no. I understand it because I've been beat up by the music industry. So I get that. Spotify's here, viewership, audience. Here come you fucking artists that I hate. I hate all of you. I hate every fucking one of you. This is not the press run spot. This will never be the Breakfast Club. Nah. This is not it's not Rap Radar. No offense to any of these entities. They like talking to y'all. They feel like they need y'all. I feel like suck my dick. That's what I feel like.
All right.
Now, with that being said, when we talk to somebody, this is going to sound weird. It's going to sound weird in the music business. Get ready. When we talk to somebody, it is strictly because we want to talk to them. That is foreign fucking ideology here. So, Reason. When Rory told us that you were coming here before your stop to the airport, I thought, great, I want to meet Reason, but I definitely don't want Reason to have a microphone. And then you walked in here, and then you were mad fucking articulate with shit. And I said, God damn it, this guy needs a microphone. So now I'm mad at Rory for inviting you here. But fuck it, we here now. So we've been having a talk on this show that says, what era was harder to get on in? Is it now? Was it the 90s, the golden era, 2000s, whenever? I think it's really tough now. I think you new niggas are just faced with some things that us old niggas didn't have to face.
100%. Yeah.
I think it's a lot more crowded and convoluted. Maul says it's easier today because the accessibility, I guess, is easier, and because you have much more tools today to create. I didn't know that you just started making music 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You're way nicer than you should be.
That's true.
But I think it's also because I studied, like, all I did was study, like, niggas that I like niggas that could actually rap. I used to print out lyrics, and I was playing basketball. I didn't even know I was going to rap, but I used to print out lyrics and just read them. So I think I come from a different background than a lot of dudes that just started rapping in today's era.
See, I feel like TDE won't even fuck with you if you don't, like, research the history.
That's smart.
Yeah,
That's
makes
smart.
sense.
That is smart.
It makes sense.
You want people that
But
work
I do
hard in various ways. You know what I'm saying? You don't want just anybody.
But I do feel like, you know, he is a testament to what I was saying about it being easy to get on in this era.
Why?
Because you know how much he would have had to accomplish to be sitting on a show as popular as we are, to only have been rapping for 4 years, and then to just put out an album.
Well, this is what
and that's why it's tough today. I'm gonna let you talk all up reason.
Right.
And that's why it's tough today. Because today's consumer is probably a bit savvier than yesterday's consumer. Right? So when Logic, fucking Logic. So when Reason decides he wants to rap.
Logic and Reason.
Yeah, true. I'm a genius when I'm not.
Wait, would you like Logic on the show?
No. So when Reason decides he wants to rap, and this was however many years ago, boy, it's a lot that the fans are going to decipher now. He could be on this show. He could be on 20 of these shows. The fans are not buying his shit until they decide, all right, I'm fucking with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that usually happens from going on shows, people getting a feel for your personality, and how, because that's look how he walked in. Got a feel for his personality, articulate, great. Yo, you know what? Sit down for a second. Let's kick it.
No, fuck him. We had a great conversation, and he would have been a great piece of that conversation. See, not Logic. Reason is here on a promo. Like, you came to New York to do promo.
Yeah.
Because you're a new artist.
Exactly.
You should be wanting to do promo.
Right.
Facts. But I'm not here right now to do
No, you're not here to do promo.
No.
You came here to say hi.
Yeah.
But you're here to do promo. I think I mentioned that on the last podcast. Like, out-of-town niggas come to New York for a few days, they do the promo, and they get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. I don't remember why we brought that up.
That's the only thing keeping New York almost relevant with the music industry, because all the artists move to the West.
Well, you still have to come through New York, though.
You say that. I'm working on an entire fucking PowerPoint presentation to prove that New York is just as relevant today as anywhere else. I am. I'm not ready to present it.
I would rock with you on that.
I don't see how it's
I've been
not.
saying New York has had the song of the summer for the past 5-6 years.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to add to that argument.
But real quick, before we get off of your point, I think what you're saying is different, though, than what we're saying. I think what you're saying is that it's easier once you get on to blow up after you get on, because you have the access to all these different platforms and whatnot. But how do you even get in the position to where people even know who you are? So it's like back in the day, if you was just dope and you on the corner rapping, or you know one person that know Puff and he walk you in, you rap for Puff, boom, he push you on. But nowadays it's like nobody wants to do the groundwork. So you have to convince labels outside of the TDEs and the Dreamvilles or whoever it may be to take a chance on you to do the groundwork, because there's no label that will do the groundwork for you.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the day, every label was doing the groundwork for you because that was the blueprint.
They were building it.
Yes, you're right. Nowadays it's easier that when you do get on, you can go from here, from A to Z, way quicker because of technology and platforms. But to get to A, it's way harder now because there's so many niggas trying to get to A.
It's
there's
hard to get 1,000 followers.
It's hard to get
Twitter
it's hard to
or
even get.
Instagram.
It's hard to even get one. It's so congested that it's hard to even get one person to listen to a new artist. If a friend does not tell them to listen to a new artist, they will not listen to
Even
a new
if
artist.
it's
Period.
they want multiple friends.
So as a new artist, like, what's your focus? Like, back in the day, they told us to focus on the hit single because, you know, that's where everything lies. But today, as a new act, with followers and audience and all of this shit being so important, like, you're attempting to thrive in a time that's very different from when I was in it. Where do you focus most of your energy? Is it in the music? Is it in how it's received? Is it in following and social media? Like where's your attention?
Well, for me, it's a little different because, like you said, I did start doing music 4 years ago, and I hoop my whole life. So basketball, even though I fucking suck now, it's still my first love.
And
so,
you had to suck then because you tried to think of something else to do.
Exactly.
Try to make itself sound
exactly.
You're not in the league with Stanley.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Joel keep doing that. Joel, Cameron, you niggas started rapping.
Exactly. So for me, it's like I'm here to be the best, and I know that this is gonna sound fucking corny, but I'm here to put out the best music for my fans because I don't have those. I didn't grow up with those aspirations of like I want to be the greatest rapper that has ever walked the earth, if that makes sense. So I just have the focus on the people that fuck with the shit that I put out. I want them to never be able to say that there was. I actually tweeted that a couple weeks ago. I said I never want my fans to say that I let them down the way that some of my GOATs I feel like let me down at a point because they tried to go this way or go that way or do this or do that.
I would be
never
really
want that.
bad at my job if I didn't say what goats disappointed.
I knew that was coming.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Who are these goats you speak
Yeah.
I'd be
like-
horrible at my job if I were to get on here as a new artist and say
You fucking right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
fucking
So-
right. Gus. My man. I like TDE, man. Yo, TDE. They ain't signing no stupid niggas. Now one
That motherfucker Punch said, "Watch your fucking mouth on this media run."
Well, I don't think that Punch's name is by happenstance. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
So listen, as a new act on TDE, when do you think an album will come out? Like, are you one of those?
I mean, just put out the.
No,
But that wasn't a. I do want to clear that up. So
there we
the project
go.
that came out was a project that I made in 2016 off of YouTube Beats. It was not. That's why it has no TDE features.
I hate
it was
when
what
these niggas act like they don't know. They
it
know.
was
Y'all know
what
that was.
it was what top it was what
Rory.
Top found me off of. So Top discovered me off of this project.
Okay.
And then in the middle of making my next project, he was like, "Yo, I want
He
the
made an
fans."
amazing business decision.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's Top. You feel me? Yeah, it's Top. So, but I do think that it will be a little bit different for me as far as
when the money's on the line, reason. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not talking about your last project. When the label is looking for its dividends.
Fact. I think it'll be the top of the year. I think it'll
2019?
Yeah,
Oh,
2019.
you're coming right back.
Yeah, because this project was already put out.
Yo, I miss when the top of the year was reserved for the new acts.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, because fourth quarter Christmas was the.
And because
was
I
the
want
Legends
to
already.
stay the fuck away from the summer. Like the summer is when everybody, all the names that, like I just dropped with fucking Wayne. I never want to do that again. I'm gonna be honest. Like Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time, but I never want to do that again.
Right.
And it was fun to see my name next to him in articles and all that shit.
But
cool.
still.
But I never want to do that again. You feel
lot
me?
of pressure.
So I either want to drop at the top.
why
of the
don't
year,
you want to do that again?
only because like and this is no shade because like I said I showed up to thank y'all, but look at how long it took for my project to get in the circle of conversation. People have to work their way through Wayne,
You've rapped
Logic,
4 years.
Kevin Gates, 100%. I'm just saying in that weekend of dropping music, people had to go through Wayne, they had to go through Logic, they had to go through Kevin Gates. Ye was supposed to drop something. Thank God he didn't drop anything. I probably wouldn't even reach out until January.
Right.
So it's like I don't want to drop until I get to that point with.
Well, I'll say you're in a
get what I'm
fortunate
saying?
situation because of the TDE thing. I
Well, yeah,
listened
thank
to it.
God
That
for
was
that.
like the second thing.
Thank
I
God for
listened
that.
to
You get what I'm saying?
after
Because if it wasn't TDE, like
But
if I
he-
was signed to anybody else that's not a group or something that people fuck with, then like it probably
brings-
just,
Yeah, because
He
the
brings
TDE
up-
cosign is
It's
one
big.
of like the
It's big.
labels that few labels have that cosign now.
Never been
Because they're
disappointed.
very picky with the artists they do. So if TDE signs somebody, all right, I'm gonna go listen.
That's facts.
Like I went and grabbed Sir shit right away. It was like, oh, he's fucking with TDE. All right.
I've never been
It
disappointed.
can't be
yet.
whack.
He mentioned
shameless plug.
something-
Sir is incredible. Go ahead.
I love Sir.
Sir is
He's
awesome.
I love Sir.
Super dope.
He mentioned something that I personally have paid a lot of attention to. I don't know if the masses have. The difference in dropping then and dropping now as it pertains to knowing who else is dropping.
I agree with that.
Like back in the day, we had more room to play with because if Wayne was dropping, we knew the date he was dropping and
2 months
when.
before.
If Beyonce was dropping,
Right.
You had to make the CDs.
We could rearrange.
Yeah, the CDs had to be made.
Exactly.
These new niggas now don't know shit.
Right.
So it's like, how do we know when Wayne is dropping?
Literally, we picked a date, and then 3 days
And Wayne
later,
picked the
Wayne put out a fucking
want
video
reasons date.
talking about, all right, family,
Get
if
him
you
the
fuck with
fuck
me,
outta
my
here.
birthday, like, and I was just like, damn,
How
bro.
convenient
like,
is that? Wow. How convenient is fucking
that.
that?
Thank you, Cardi.
Well, also, but that strategy came from when people bought CDs. It was like, all right, let's all drop together because people are going to drive to the CD store.
Exactly.
And they'll pick them all up. It's now still
Exactly.
happening, and it's like,
That's why I asked him why he was mad, or not mad, but why he preferred not to drop with Wayne again. Because back in the day, that was considered marketing. Like,
Yeah.
if Wayne was going to drop on the 25th, then product placement would tell the newer artist
Put
that
my
he should
shit-
drop there as
and put
well.
my shit right in front of Wayne's
So
in the
listening to
store.
Reason says that might have changed a bit.
well, I will also say that's where my inexperience comes from, because that could still be the case, but because I haven't been doing this long,
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong. You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
You can know more than I do about it. I'm just telling you how I felt that day. I was like, this is...
You felt like an artist would feel.
I mean,
exactly.
I think it's still kind of the
100%.
case.
sometimes you catch some of that promo though, because like, you know, sometimes on like a Tuesday, be like, yo, Mad Music is dropping Friday, and that will start the conversation, and you might catch that wave with the bigger artist that's dropping. Like, here's the list of everything that's dropping, and you're looking at it because you're a Wayne fan.
Also, while you're on this topic, not to interrupt you, sometimes I obsess over what the industry would look like if albums still dropped on Tuesdays. Because
I
the
used to love
Friday...
that. I used to love that, the Tuesday drop.
Yeah, me too.
Why did
perfect
they
day.
let
The
that change?
Tuesday drop was amazing.
perfect.
I feel like Friday is just weird.
Yeah.
It's the weekend, you got other shit you trying to do.
Yeah.
What if your music is not weekend music?
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, yo, my dumb ass sits there every Thursday night, like looking for the non-weekend music. Like I'm looking for a contemporary adult music on a Friday, like a fucking loser.
Yeah, I will say, me on Friday night hearing Reason say, "Mama, I just killed a man. My hand is shaking." Nah, skip.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
You
gonna skip
feel me?
this today.
It's a little off.
I'll save that one for Monday.
Reason. So, are you beating Top and punching all these niggas down with when your album should drop? Are you letting them know? Are you making them think that you're smarter than them?
It's you have no idea how funny it is that you said that, bro. I've had that
I know
talk with.
how accomplished you guys are, but I've been doing this shit for 4 years. Listen, I know everything y'all have done.
I haven't talked to Punch much about, you know, like music and when shit has dropped, but I've had those conversations with Top as far as like us having him pretty much telling me like, little nigga, chill.
Top
Like,
is not
you're-
playing with none of you. Niggas.
Exactly, and I've mistakenly not intentionally crossed the line a couple times, and that's been I can admit that's been my flaw since I got in the label. Is like when you do get on in 4 years, it's like one thing that comes with that is not being able to be patient. You get what I'm saying? And so sitting for a year, which, you know, a lot of people laugh at, like, you've only been doing this for 4 years. For me, I'm like, I've been sitting 25% of my career. That's how it feels.
The
in my
worst
eye.
thing that could happen to you is for you to get signed and have to deliver in year one.
Yeah. How did they find you?
But as a TDE artist,
It's
you
the
have,
worst.
you kind of have to deliver as a TDE artist.
No, you don't.
But not in a year.
Not
No,
in
no,
year one.
you guys are both right, but not in a year. You're
In
right,
year
like, in a
one,
in a year.
that's why we're praising TDE the way we do. They don't ask you to do the bullshit that the other labels do. So when they find your raw talent having ass, they'll work on it. And when
No,
they get a good album, not when they get an album you think is good, little nigga.
I get your point there, but that was when TDE. I think it's just different for Reason now because there's so much pressure with their roster. Ab, Kendrick, School, and even SZA to a point was growing with them.
Facts. Yeah.
They were not on. They've never had been on top and signed an artist.
You know what's
I'm
funny
the first
about
one.
Rory
That's what I'm
saying
saying.
that?
I'm the first one.
I don't think that there's a lot of pressure with TDE artists.
Nah, that's out. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Tell me more.
It's a ton of pressure just because how Top works is that you got to understand that this, like, imagine if you're playing a video game.
That's different.
TDE, no, but I'm gonna let you. TDE to Top is what he created. So whatever gets him most excited is what he's getting behind. So in order
you're
to do
naming
that,
the way it is at every subsidiary.
okay.
Like, that's how it is with every subsidiary. That ain't what I'm saying. What was I saying? What was the topic just now?
I'm not sure. I want
the
to know
pressure- the
how
pressure
did they
being
find
TD.
you? How did they find you?
They found me. I had a childhood friend. His name was Tyrone, and his uncle was a dude named Keem that did management for Schoolboy Q.
Okay.
And so he kept beating down Keem's door, trying to play new music. Keem wasn't fucking with me at first, and then fast forward 3 years, I started making noise in the city, throwing some events, threw some shows that sold out on my level for a good amount of people and whatnot. And then I had a headlining show, my first headlining show.
Right.
Keem bought 20 tickets to it and brought the label out. And then I met Musa, Top's oldest son. And then me, Keem, and Musa started working together. And then maybe a month, the idea was to put together a project to make noise and then take me to Top. But when Musa kept listening to There You Have It, he was like, I'm going to just send it to Top. And he didn't ask me. He just sent it to him. And Top was like, I want to meet this kid. And then we played music for like an hour and a half. Top didn't bob his head fucking once in an hour and a half. I thought it was horrible. Like I was like, this shit is not
real nigga shit.
Yeah, I was like, this is not going well at all. And then he bobbed his head to one record. So I was like, okay, clearly he only likes this one record out of 30.
Right.
And he took my information down, and then maybe 3 days later, he had me meet up in the studio with J-Rock, and then it went fast after that.
So I guess I asked that to say that basically the bottom line of that is you had to get it popping yourself.
100%, yeah. I put a lot of money. Well, I went to school, so I studied business, and I knew
What artist didn't have to get about money?
Well, I think that a lot of up and coming artists think that they can just send a demo out to somebody and think it's going to work.
100%.
But
and in some instances it does.
it's
in this era.
Sometimes.
When?
Yeah, exactly.
People just upload something to SoundCloud and it
Yeah,
pops.
but there's
and it
usually
pops the
a
next
story
day.
That's
about
very
someone knowing
different.
someone.
That's very different from handing someone your demo.
Right.
Yeah, no, I had to build it by putting money. Like I was working a job, and me and my brother, we actually sat down and did the
What
number.
job? Don't overlook
My
that.
bad. I was working at a place called Tech Systems. I was an IT recruiter. So pretty much
Oh, so you smart.
I don't know.
like a smart
I don't know
Joe
IT. I don't know IT, but
You're a Joe
I was the middleman.
you
I would
dumb.
get
You had to recruit the smart people.
I would get people in IT a job with Mercedes.
Damn,
or whatever.
why even get no
Yeah.
IT bars on the project?
Because I don't know IT. I'm gonna be honest with you. But
knows how to recruit them.
me, my brother, and my cousin would put bread, and like we literally spent like 60, 70 grand, like just pushing my own shit.
All right,
And-
20 grand.
and just it was really like 60, 70. I'm not lying. We did
I know,
the number
buddy.
because my brother he needed his bread back, so he made sure he did the
Brother was
yeah.
getting some money.
You feel me? He
Shout
made
out to
sure-
Reason's brother. I've heard this story before.
But yeah, so he made sure that. But we just used to put money up because we didn't want to sign with a situation. We didn't want nothing that wasn't going to be something that was something like this. So
You wanted to go in with leverage.
exactly. So people would reach out, but we were just like, nah, we're not doing it until it's something that makes complete sense.
That's what we was talking. I don't think that TDE is forced into the numbers game with Absol. I don't think that TDE is forced into the numbers game with Schoolboy Q. I don't think TDE is forced into the numbers game with J Rock. And I don't think they were forced into the numbers game with SZA. I just think they're
all.
geniuses and that worked out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they put out Control as like, all right, this is definitely going number one.
Man,
This is
they
gonna
didn't,
be.
they didn't sign
They
the
just-
intern and say,
Yeah,
you're the star. Like,
yeah.
part of
kinda
being
just
good
let
is
her be
being lucky.
herself.
Thank you.
Part of being
That's
good
a
is
fact.
being lucky.
That's a
So, SZA's there, and now you're stuck in the numbers game with SZA.
Oh yeah, you
100%.
can't leave that one now.
Yeah, I think that, like, that's why I applaud them so much, and I want to try to stop doing it because I feel like I give them too much credit. But they're the only people that have seemed to make a way out of commercializing music that should not be commercialized.
Yeah.
Kendrick
I agree
Lamar,
with that.
Kendrick Lamar should not, on paper,
At all.
be the number one
At
rapper in the
all.
world. He
It's true.
shouldn't.
It's true.
Even I don't think when they put out Section 80, they was trying to make Kendrick the superstar.
But that's where the success comes in. At they're not trying to hit these numbers.
But let me ask that.
Which
But let me
I
ask that
think is
though.
our podcast,
Why
too,
why
just
do
to throw that
people
in there.
think that Kendrick shouldn't be? And I agree. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Why do we think
Why
he
do
shouldn't
people
be
think
what?
that he should not be the number one artist like Paperwise, or why do people think that he should not be?
Well, he doesn't have dances. He doesn't.
Kendrick is 5'3", doesn't talk to anyone, keeps to himself, disappears.
Doesn't
like
tweet,
5'7".
Instagram.
He
doesn't-
raps really well
and doesn't
and
make
does-
music that white people would traditionally flock to.
well, no, that's not true.
Every Kendrick
White
hit,
people love.
White people love Kendrick.
yeah,
They love
white people
TDE in
like
general.
Wu-Tang.
They love
and
TDE in general.
White people love like underground.
like, all right,
quote
when
unquote.
Kendrick
why I
made
said
All
the
Right,
word
I don't think they was like, yo, this is
traditionally.
the single.
Wu-Tang
No, that's facts.
wasn't signed
That was actually the
because they
accident
thought white
single.
people
Kendrick
would.
doesn't go pop.
True. No, that's
Pop goes Kendrick. Like he doesn't look
I
at the
agree with that.
landscape and like, oh, this is gonna be all right. I don't think he was like, yo, this is the single. This is the one we have to lead with.
And hey, this is what I noticed. Let me make this quick point. Actually, Parks and I were talking about this a little while ago. Kendrick is the exception here, but most of the great rappers can't make a chorus to save their lives, and I can hear that,
Or just song structure in general.
and I can hear it
Yeah,
though.
particularly
That's the
choruses,
thing.
yeah.
We can hear it. So when we have these conversations where we highlight the top lyricists being at the top of the game, it's a very rare combination of lyricism, hook creating, song making ability. Kendrick falls there in the 1%. I can't think of another rapper that raps as well as him that creates on those other levels at that same level.
Cole.
No.
You don't think so?
No way.
I think you can make a case.
You can make a case.
You can
Yeah.
make, of course you can make a case. I think I would win the case based on just Kendrick's trajectory and where he's at.
Well, I mean,
I think Cole has had way more radio records and singles than
Walking
Kendrick.
on eggshells because Dot is incredible. He's also from my label. Dot didn't have a number one until Humble. So,
my ears don't hear number ones.
Yeah, but
Okay, got you.
It's an important
My ears don't.
conversation. Yeah.
Not to me.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying
Well, if
that
we're
to
talking
say as
about
far-
that conversation,
I'm,
yeah, you have to
I'm
add
saying
the
that.
numbers.
What I'm saying that to say that
Artists don't create. Pardon me, reason.
go ahead.
Artists don't create number ones.
Absolutely. No, you're right. You're right.
I so agree.
So why?
That's a fact.
I'm like I was there when Kendrick was performing swimming pools to niggas that didn't give a fuck about swimming pools or any record that was created in the vein of swimming pools.
Right.
And then I was there when it went.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like I understand it.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
But I'm not gonna front like that's the formula for most niggas. It's not.
Right.
Like I've seen a bunch of other niggas try to create their swimming pools and stay right there.
Right.
Well,
right.
that's why Kendrick is Kendrick.
Yeah.
Back to my point, very rare combination of lyricism, song making ability, hook creating, and backing.
I think he's also
I don't-
the best rapper ever as far as harnessing tones. I've said that before, maybe not on this podcast.
True.
But he's the best at changing his tone.
I don't know that to be true
emotion.
either. I don't know that to be true either.
Yo,
who's
I don't
better?
know that he's better than Slick Rick at that. I don't know that he's better than
He's
Nicki
the
Minaj at
forefather.
that.
Yeah, I was
Like,
about to say, y'all gonna call me
that's a fair
nuts.
point.
Nikki is in that conversation.
She is.
Kendrick-
She is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kendrick is taking it somewhere, and he's like an elitist with that.
Right.
But he's not
Do you
the
think?
only
I think.
one.
I think
I'm not saying he's the
Busta. I
only
think
one.
Busta's in that
I'm not saying
conversation.
he's
Not
the
me.
only one.
I don't put Busta in that conversation though.
Andre 3000 is in that conversation though.
In voice, in fluctuation.
Yeah, for sure. He is.
No, he's not.
Absolutely.
He is not.
I don't understand how you don't put Busta there, and I'm not saying he changes his voice, but
I don't
he-
understand how you don't put Andre 3000 in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
he's-
inflection changes in their flow.
Kendrick
Like,
is in a, is a
Kendrick,
replica of Andre
Nicki,
3000.
and Slick Rick. In
Em-
my humble
Eminem
opinion,
too. You gotta put Eminem in
Yeah,
there.
M2.
That's
And
who I was going to
Got
say.
it.
I was gonna
And
say,
M, yes, and M.
As far as changing tones, like it's M is definitely
He's in
one
there.
of-
Yeah. Top. five.
And Hove changes voice.
Yo, don't
in
talk about
99
M no more on this
Problems.
podcast. I'm joking, but he's in there.
Yeah, he's in
he
that
100% is in there.
Yeah, he's in that conversation.
So then, what's next is a new act. Like, what do you have to do?
Well, no, I want to ask because you said that your whole album was YouTube beats.
Facts.
So now
You gonna get sued, nigga. You
Word,
better
he
change
took,
that
he
shit.
took the Kanye Drive slow beat. I was like, all right, they
Yeah.
must have paid a lot.
You
for
better
this.
call Metro Boomin or somebody
What's the process now when you actually have producers in house?
to call Metro Boomin.
I've
Like
been
when you're not just fishing on the internet. For shit.
exactly. Yeah, I've been actually working with. So this is a new step for me because I've been actually working with producers from the beginning as far as like making the beat from scratch. So you shout out to people like Cal Banks. He just signed a TDE as well. He's a dope producer, and I've just been working with him and a lot of other producers. And I feel like that's gonna be the dope thing about my next project. People hear the growth. If you drop a project now, you drop a project a year later, it's a year of growth. Because this dropped in 2016, people are gonna hear 3 years of growth within my next project, which I think would be dope. Because you don't usually get that, especially like a year from each other from the projects, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's dope.
Makes sense that TDE is playing Monopoly. All I heard from everything you just said is TDE is playing Monopoly.
Real fast.
Wait, you can't work with another producer?
No, I can, but that's the only one that I.
That means
you know
no.
what I mean? Yeah.
No, you can't. It's fine. It's fine. As long as dude is dope, it's fine, man.
Right.
Oh, and shout out DJ Swish too, because that's
All right, enough. Shut up. Swish is signed to TDE too?
No, he's not. But I started music in a garage in Compton with Swish. That was the first producer I started working with.
Okay.
I know that all the new acts think that that's like a dope story too, but all of us did.
Is that like a thing?
Yes. All the new acts. Yo, it was just me in my room. Me and my man. Hey, that was all of us. That was in the 90s too, goddammit.
You guys invented the bathroom mic shit.
That's facts. Yeah.
You know, you guys, though, have the opportunity to make so much more money than we did. Vince Staples spoke to that last time he called this podcast. Like,
I agree with that. It's like sports, like NBA. Like Harrison Barnes making $90 million, and I don't think Magic ever made that. Like,
George Hill makes $18 million a year.
That's crazy. That's fucking insane.
But I mean, it's not compared to what everybody else is making. It's not that much money.
How much does Stanley make?
George Hill should
Not that.
George Hill should make it.
mean,
Does that make me a hater?
Yes.
No.
Oh, come on.
In this era,
George
in this era, absolutely, that makes you a hater. But
George Hill should make $10 million.
it doesn't make you a hater.
Should George Hill make $18 million? I made $200 last week. Why does George Hill need $18 million? Fam.
Okay, now you sound like a hater.
His last name is.
Hating. Now you're hating.
Now you into the hate
I
category.
just wonder what some of these niggas do with their money. Like George Hill ain't dressing with the drip.
Oh, if we talking about spending, then
Why does George Hill need $18 million? That nigga haircut is kind of trash. What is he spending on?
Big hating.
nothing.
All right, whatever. Fuck you niggas.
Yeah, it's hate now.
Rory.
This nigga's really insane. Like I thought that's crazy.
No, that's real.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah.
The funny part is, I don't think I've said anything.
But in people, insanity, they usually don't think that.
I said
Well,
George.
that's the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
When they
fuck-
don't realize what they saying.
I don't fuck with niggas like Reason because I said, yo, George Hill's overpaid, and Reason was like, nah, for real.
I agree.
And then he was like, nah, you crazy.
No, because you kept going into other
Wait,
shit.
hey Reason, do new niggas think that I'm off?
No, to be honest with you, I think you'd be.
everyone does.
I think you'd be surprised. We think off as far as insane, yes, but I think I think you'd be
They tap me
surprised.
to make it better.
Yeah, but I think you'd be surprised how many new niggas really fuck with you. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in front of you. Like I said, I really do think that you'd be surprised by how many new niggas actually fuck with
I
you.
wouldn't be surprised.
Like when
I
I open
protect
up-
you niggas from my pitfalls.
Like when I opened up for you, like I told you my first show, I opened up for
Los
you in LA.
Globos.
Yeah, Los Globos. Like I had like at least, and I only sold 40 tickets. So I had like 23 homies that literally came like, oh, he's opening up for Joe Budden, I'll come. Like, and that's not me just saying it. Like I literally had like 23 homies that literally was like, oh, Joe Budden, okay, cool.
What did you think of the Joe Budden fan crowd?
I thought that it was, I'll tell you that, I thought it was one of the most loyal rap crowds because I went to another show of Joe's and I saw, this nigga's crazy.
Try to set me up, nigga. Fuck Rory, nigga.
I went to another show of yours in LA. I forgot exactly where it was.
He's
but,
media trained, so I don't count this.
I saw some of the same. Some of the same
LA.
people.
It's probably LA.
There's a chick named like Jalaya.
Don't fuck my
Okay,
fans.
my bad. There's a chick
Yo,
named, like,
Jalila was there, two
Jalila,
shows.
So she got like a mole right. You might know who she is. You know? What I'm
No, I
talking
don't.
about?
I
Okay,
only
never
know
mind then.
Sin.
Okay, cool.
I only know Sin. Who's Delilah?
But she goes to all. She goes to all.
I didn't see her.
She goes to all the Joe Budden shows. She's like a
Wouldn't know.
diehard Joe Budden fan. So I say that to say
so
your
Monty
fans are
seen
loyal.
her.
Yeah. Your fans are loyal. Like they're loyal.
What do you
fans.
think about fucking fans?
I think you can't fuck the wrong fans.
Oh, so you fuck fans?
I've had.
Well, what's
sex
your
with fans, yeah.
what's your
This is fucking crazy, but yeah.
Yes, he has.
Yes, it's okay to fuck your fans.
wait, I've had sexy fans.
Because fuck fans is like, it's aggressive. You feel me? Like, it's like, yeah.
I wouldn't pit the number of women at the Reason show to be high. I would feel
You
like
don't think so?
listen, it was
Yeah.
only
Hate.
Reason. It was only 5 years ago that Mal was making bets with me as to the amount of women that would show up to the Joe Budden show, and he was on my rider. Like he was going with me to the show. So
You should have put some women
as
on
a
that.
new act, because I don't feel like women really fuck with the new acts. Women wait.
Nah, sometimes they want to
think
be
it-
there
yeah.
for the come up.
When do women break you?
I think
No,
it depends
women
on
break
the,
you.
I think it depends on the,
Yeah,
They
that's
just
exactly
had
what
the
breaks you.
music you make.
Oh, they
That's
just
true,
had
too.
the Nicki mixtape rocking. They don't be trying to break niggas.
They
I think it
do.
depends on the music you make, though. Honestly, like I have a good amount of female fans, and I don't fuck all of my female fans.
Reason look like you got the Soul Sisters.
Now you know what I think reason might be.
How convenient is that?
You know how
Wow.
girls
How
keep like
convenient is
one
fucking
lyrical rapper in
that?
their bag when they be like, no, I know music. I
Yeah.
fuck with Reason.
Yeah.
I think Reason
That
might
used to
be
be
that
me.
guy.
That's funny.
It used to be me.
did.
Like bitch used to be like, nah, I fuck Joe. What's up? You want your lyrics? Now it's not me
Now
no
women
more.
always keep that one like real rap guy in their back pocket. Just
That's
be like, no, I know rap.
That's true.
Wait, Reason has fucking great waves.
Bro, thank you.
Are you
Because
like-
every time I fucking
He
put
fucks fans,
every
Joe.
time I put
Of
a
course
fucking
he has
album
great
cover
waves.
up, nobody talks about the fact that I have good hair, bro. And I'm in the comments like,
Because you're in the era of Photoshop. photoshopping, so we think your waves are photoshopped
That's
the
like-
way
that's-
women face tune.
That's bullshit.
Did
though.
TDE buy you a hairline?
What did TDE tell you had to fix? They bought this nigga some teeth or something.
Yo, speaking of hairlines, I have to shout out Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez went on Hot 97 and said, "Yeah, I bought my shit. What's up?"
And I want to
I did
shout
not
out
see that.
Rory
That's
for
crazy.
shouting out Tory Lanez without us saying a word about his album ever. We didn't say one word about Tory's album, and his fans asking us like, "Yo, what y'all think about that Tory?"
Yeah, it's
We
actually
just skipped
pretty
it.
heavy in my mentions.
All right. Let me address the fans. I'm skipping it because it's teeny bopper music. Like I like the first song, and that's it. That's not to say the album is bad.
just not
It's
for
good
you.
music.
It's not for you.
It's just I could see a concentrated effort
That's
into
the
the
hater
younger,
escape term. It's not for me.
which I created.
Can I
Nigga.
can I ask like it's a random question? but I
Yeah,
just
whatever you
wanna
want, nigga. I ain't got a flight.
Where you gonna
That's
miss your
real.
shit?
Damn, goddamn. Who has heard my project?
I have
I have
I think all of
several
us are.
times.
I have to-
Okay. What? And I'm honestly asking this because I want to know what did you not like about the project?
I think that it got strong in the middle when you started getting more topical and like story based, and some of the other stuff was good, but it was just kind of there.
Gotcha.
That was what I was about to say. I could hear the new artist in the project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
and I think with like Corrupt, for example, now that you told me it was YouTube beats yesterday, it made more sense to me. I was like, this should knock. It don't knock.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the
Okay.
production
It
wasn't
don't
as-
knock. It should knock.
Yeah.
That Corrupt beat should
I agree with you.
And that's a new artist thing, and not a new artist thing. For me, I didn't mix 90 projects of mine because I couldn't afford to do it.
Right.
So, I mean, whatever. New acts got to go through the rigmarole or whatever you got to do. But that's what I took away. But there was enough there for me to say, I'll be back there.
Now, once I got to
That's
track
love.
5 or
I'll-
6 or whatever it was, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, now
I'll
this
be.
kid is nice.
I'm gonna
shit.
stick around to see how he evolves
Yeah.
here.
That's love. Gotcha.
So when you did the cipher, I thought that was interesting because that like the rappers who pride themselves on rapping, I don't know if the ciphers are so impactful today. I don't know if so many of them are rushing to do it. So when you did it and you were one of maybe only 3 niggas that I even paid attention to in the cipher.
But they hit us up super last minute.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared.
No
for that
one's
at all.
prepared. No one has their best foot forward.
Okay, gotcha.
It's
All right.
it's a favor.
Gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to make
How,
sure. 'cause
how,
I mean,
how many
it's crazy.
takes? How many takes you did?
Probably like 9.
Okay.
Yeah, it like I kind of like I struggled through it a little bit, but I just tried to make sure I got at least 8 at a time right. Before I moved on to the next 8.
Okay.
But yeah, it was super like I had like 10 hours to like write and remember
Memorize,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, and all of that. And
And
whatnot.
figure out how to perform it with your hands.
And for the
and shit.
record, I have
was like,
like
yo, how much
6.
did
I
you
have
show on
like
this?
6 fire button flips. Like that's not just for the record. Like I
That-
have like 6 fire button flips.
Maybe
Just
not
please
as
don't tell him to
fire.
button
Maybe
up.
not
I'm
as
tired of
fire.
it.
None of us.
But it
tell him
might
to
not
button
have
up.
been as fire as that.
No, that was one of
particular flip.
my better ones. 100%.
I ignore all button flips on purpose because they're all corny.
If you hating, call it.
I do.
Well, no. that
Like
one-
in Maul's
Parks,
verse
that one
somewhere,
was
there's
fire.
a button flip.
Because he's still sitting here hating.
That one was fire.
That one I think I thought was fire because I wouldn't expect such a new artist to be able to implement the on top and make that work. Like that caught me by surprise. Like that's how trash I am today. When I watched the verse and I started to hate on it, and then I said, "Oh, I'm on top." Oh wait.
That was definitely clever the way they did
Wait.
it, though.
I'm bald. Oh, wait a second. What the hell?
It was real clever.
Yeah. No. He did it very different than a new artist. Very different than a nigga that rapped for only 4 years. We gotta stop saying that. We gotta stop assuming that niggas that just started rapping, like
And because you're going to have all the niggas after me that have been rapping for 10 years hate me.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, shit. What,
Them niggas
I don't
be
know
trash.
I don't know if Game was lying.
Them niggas be
but
totally
didn't Game
trash.
say he was rapped a year before the documentary?
Yeah,
I believe that.
I think that's true.
I believe that from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I worked with him when he was a new act. It was true.
Okay.
That nigga was straight off of the streets. And he, I'm
I feel
not
like
even-
there's like 5 stories that come
I'm
with
not,
that.
I'm not
Like,
saying
yeah.
it to be funny. You know, I'm not calling he's not a plant. Like plants came after.
Game is not a
Game was the epitome of everything that was happening back then, which was street niggas taking their capital and putting it behind a street nigga.
Facts.
Yeah.
So when Game came to the studio actually when I was recording Fire. That's when I met Game.
Okay.
That's
Was he
crazy.
G Unit yet?
No.
He was just doing the New Jersey Devil shit
he was,
at that point.
He was signed to whatever the major label was, and the major label wasn't really treating him like he felt and his team felt he should be treated. So I did Fire. He was in the studio. Like, it was weird because he was a gangbanger coming to, like, why is this nigga in my session while I'm doing this club record in L.A.? Because I did Fire in L.A.
Okay.
And then I brought it back to New York. And then shortly after that, it was I came out, and it was G Unit, bunch of hits, 50, and I'm like, got it. See what you did there. It worked. Kudos.
Yeah.
I don't know why I started telling my story,
Because
but
that was
Good
what,
story.
2 years in between? When was Fire?
Hip-hop
02 or
histories.
3?
Fire was 03.
Because documentary was 05. So yeah, I guess there was that time
Yeah,
in
because when
between
I
before he
beefed
was
with
G-Unit.
Game, I was saying to him, you're clowning me for the amount of records that I've sold, but you haven't sold any records at all. Not a one. Shortly after that, he sold a lot of records.
He went 5 times platinum.
You got to be very careful in that whole record selling conversation. Because then I just shut up after that.
That's it.
I was just home like this. Is how we do.
Matter of fact,
It turned into that real
I was
quick,
home
right?
like hated, love it, the underdog.
That's what it turned into, nigga.
How convenient is
that album's a
that?
classic.
Wow.
To me.
Fire.
How
It's a classic.
convenient
I
is
I can see if someone
fucking
said
that?
to me it's a
No,
classic.
that album is a classic.
That's a classic.
That album
No,
is a classic.
game. We had a few weeks ago. We was talking about maybe overlook discographies.
Discographies.
I was literally just about to say Game
Yeah.
should have been in that
Yeah.
combo when we
Yeah.
talk about Ross.
Yeah.
Game don't
Yeah.
really have a whack album.
That's true.
Game is
Game don't even have not a like all of his albums are good. There's not even like a in there.
Game is my West Coast Ross.
Yeah,
That's fair.
That's a very good
Game
comparison.
picks a
Great
better
beats.
beat than most niggas,
facts.
He knows where to put the features at, where to
Yeah.
put a good
and
feature
that was
at.
the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Game and Ross use features better than the rest of us.
100%.
They do. And what's not spoken about enough with Game, but if you listen to all his albums, best chameleon in rap,
Oh yeah.
best chameleon in hip hop.
Yeah.
Game can be all of us.
That's true.
Him or Fab. Fab can.
Nah.
Fab can be a chameleon.
no,
I'm not
He
rolling.
stayed with every era. What are you
Fam,
talking about?
I
He
don't-
stayed
Fab
relevant.
was
That's
Fab
not-
was like
Fab does
Fab.
Fab though.
That's
Like,
not what
Yeah,
I'm
like-
talking
sounds like
about.
Fab.
I've
So you're
heard
saying
Game
you
sound
should-
like Nas.
Yeah, you
I've
talking
heard
about
Game
flow,
sound
yeah,
like
gotcha.
Hov.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Game
misheard
is-
what you were saying.
Game can be everybody.
There is a
and
future
still
record
be him.
that
I
he
think that
sounds like
comes from
Future.
being like not really an artist from inception.
A student.
Yeah. He was just a fan.
That's why
Yeah.
niggas like Reason, like when Reason sits here and says that he was a hip hop historian, Maul hates that LeBron's a hip hop historian. But when Reason says that he studied the shit and that's how he found, whatever, I get it.
Yeah.
Like I can understand that.
Right.
I don't know where I was going with that, but that was it.
Yeah.
Rory, Reason's gonna miss his flight
Yeah, we got it.
I don't know why you told me that. You should tell him
because
that.
you invited him here. Is there anything else that we need for will the Reason fans kill us for not asking some shit even though there's nothing that we want to ask? We don't do interviews, it's like a conversation. I'm just really amazed
I'm not even 100%
that he
tapped
has
in.
waves. Because what would possess a new nigga to say, you know what? Do-rag, Murray's, brush.
Murray's. Niggas don't put Murray's in their
So
head
how does he
no
get
more.
waves? Dax?
No,
my
niggas
mom.
don't use that
My
junk.
mom
Your
gave me-
mom.
My mom gave me.
Yo,
I swear to God.
Reason,
my mom,
it has been
I'm
great.
dead ass-
Yo, did this nigga say he got
I'm
waves
dead ass,
from
bro.
his mom?
If you see a pic of my mom, bro, she puts her hair in a ponytail. It's wavy. I'm
So
so
your mom
serious
says
about
that
that.
type of hair.
Yeah, I'm so serious about that.
Now, all right, in my head, I'm saying when Reason leaves, Googling his mom. All right, so new project early 2019, which really means late 2019.
No, early 2019.
Late 2019.
Early 2019.
Reason you're not putting out a project early 2019.
I will either put out an EP or a project
Oh,
early
shut up.
2019.
EP.
I'm so serious about that. I put
EP
stuff-
means you're not putting out a project.
EP means that I don't think I'm ready for an album yet because I want to build more. So I put out 5 or 6 joints in 2019.
What do you want from music? Like, what do you want from the industry?
Honest, to be completely honest, I want to gain enough leverage socially to change my neighborhood. I want to do stuff in the community.
Also, just buy followers.
Nah, that's corny. Like that don't. It doesn't work that way. Like you have to
Shit's
actually be
by
respect.
far.
You have to actually be somebody that is in your city that people know made it out to be able to influence like the young.
So you want to be like
culture.
Chance? You want to be like Reason the Rapper?
But not like
Reason the
Chance, though, if
rapper.
that makes sense. And no offense to Chance, 'cause I'm a big fan.
That
of
is offensive, Chance.
You're really fucking good at
You don't get to say that. Chance is offended right now. Punch, call Chance.
You're really fucking good at your job. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. But I do want to do different shit in Carson and South Central just to be able to bring the community together on. I just want to change the whole crab in the barrel mentality. That's my biggest thing.
That's dope.
I want to be able to change that. And so hopefully my plan is to be able to put people on like my albums will always have artists that you've never fucking heard of.
Oh, this nigga.
Always.
This nigga got to sell some records.
I'm so serious.
I'm about to say you got a long fight.
You
ahead
better
of
sell some
That's
records,
cool.
nigga.
But that's
You
what
trying to put your friends
but
on?
it goes back to me saying that like my end all be all is not being the greatest GOAT conversation.
Right.
My end all be all is making sure that my fans are happy always and making sure that every single chance I get a chance to put somebody on.
I'm tired of TDE
Humanity.
niggas thinking they fans. These niggas so humble and gracious about shit.
Gotta be.
That's
Gotta
the
be.
goal.
No,
bro.
I'm joking around, but I perfectly understand what you're saying. I understand your headspace. I think I understand the space that you're in right now. I'm old, so I probably don't, but I'm looking forward to watching how you proceed.
But I will say this though, like I am new into the industry, so if anybody wants to fucking reach out and help me, because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Reason.
80% of the time. I'm so serious about that. I'm not even just saying that. Like 80%, I don't understand a lot of things in
Reason.
the music industry.
Can I help you?
Please,
I just wanna help
honestly,
you.
I'm so serious about it. And I'm not even just
Yo, these
like,
new
this
acts,
shit
that's
is
why we're here.
100%. Like this shit is way different than like I expected it to be when you get in it. It's a lot of shit that you don't understand. It's a lot of shit that nobody teaches you, because if they do teach you,
Yeah,
then-
it's made to not
Shit,
understand.
Exactly.
A lot of people in the business don't understand.
and that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna be the person that will admit that I need fucking help.
Yeah.
And if anybody is willing to help me, including you, including Mark, including all of you,
I'm not helping you.
please,
We should
please
probably
do,
cut this
honestly.
out because this sounds like, yo, take advantage of me. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm not helping at all. I'll tell you, like they told me in the 90s, boy, was this depressing when I learned it. I'm not saying this to depress you. I'm just saying this for you to have and do whatever you want with it. I was running around giving my demo to everybody that I thought should have it in the 90s, right? And at some point in 97, 98, I was really discouraged with why I wasn't being signed. Like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't nice. So it wasn't about
Facts.
that. It wasn't about that anymore. Why am I not being signed? And it took somebody that I trusted and respected to say to me, Mouse, because that's what I was going by at the time, Mouse, you are the nicest nigga in Jersey City, and you're running around New York handing your demo to people. You're handing your demo to rappers and people in the music business that make their money in the music business. Do you think they're about to help you? You're competition. You are the threat. You are the new, young rapper with amazing skills that does not know the game. Learn it on your own. No one's going to help you. Boy, when I heard that, I was sad.
Yeah, that's
I gave
depressing
my
as fuck.
shit to Chris Lighty. I gave my shit to Pun. I gave
You know
my
what,
shit to
though?
Raucous. I gave my shit to Lyricist Lounge. I gave my shit everywhere.
Because now that you're a rapper, you understand though, because you're busy trying to get the money yourself. Like,
But that is that crab in the barrel mentality that I'm talking about, which I can relate directly to that, and that is depressing as hell, by the way. But I can relate directly to that. But that's what I mean is like, I don't understand why, like, because how I look at it, and this might just be my fucking insane view, how I look at it is that if I help somebody become that guy,
Right.
that is now part of my legacy.
For sure.
Like, that is now part of my pyramid of, I don't know if you guys saw that picture where it showed Rockefeller.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Jay-Z,
yeah.
you know, that is now part of my legacy. So I don't understand why people hesitate.
Well, the
to like,
problem-
even if like if and they might get mad at me, fuck it. Even if Nicki Minaj would have threw an arm around Cardi B, that is now part of her legacy. So
Right.
why are you fighting with the new up and coming female
Well, the problem
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
where
that
do
doesn't
you
make sense to me.
discriminate who I should put my arm around. Not just that, because that's stupid. Like, that's very simple. You could take a photo with anybody. But as far as, like, listening to their demo and putting them on a song, like, that, it becomes
No, but I mean
harder.
really helping. Like, for example, like if, like, since Joe's sitting here, I use him. If Joe never fucking did a record with me ever, because he's retired and whatnot,
Right.
that's doing a record with me isn't helping. What's helping is seeing somebody about to make a mistake. No, don't do that.
Right.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Or, yo, you're about to do that. I've done that before. I've taken an L on that. Don't do that.
For sure.
You might want to do this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, to me, that is helping. Like, people that I want to help in the music industry, I don't necessarily want to work with them. I got friends that I want to help, but I never want to work with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so
It's
that's
funny
the
that
But a
you
lot of
say
that goes like Rockefeller was pretty established when they started doing that. So I think to Joe's point when the guy was saying, "Yo, they're rappers on their own shit. Your
I see what you're
competition,
saying. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
solidified yet."
Yeah, so they're still trying to. I get what you're saying.
And let me tell you something I thought about earlier. Reason like the elections are coming up, right? So while I'm home on TV, I see all of these different commercials for the elections, and I pay probably more attention than I should to commercials. Commercials are funny for me. I fell in love with my girl over a commercial. Like, if you can laugh at a commercial, it's great. These political commercials, though, right? Today, they are more rude and salacious than they've ever been, and I'm home getting a kick out of it. I'm home watching Sports Center, and the break come on, and be like, Don Mathers fucks little kids.
No, you're right.
He is shooting up he wants to raise taxes 90. I'm like, wow. I hate you, Don Mathers.
Aren't you a real piece of shit?
But once I get past that, I sit in my head and I say, hey, these are the same commercials I've seen for 30 years. Mm-hmm. Like all of the political commercials, when they come on, they say the same thing. Taxes, laws, shut up.
Right. Right.
That led me to all of the music movies all my life, exactly the same.
Yeah.
That discouraged me. It made me say, how come all my life they really are the same exact problems?
Right. Right.
Like in politics, in music, like when does real change occur?
I tell people all the time, not much has changed in the world. We
At
just,
all.
We
just have a lens to different places that we never knew.
There's cameras everywhere to
and we get
document it.
information
Facts.
quickly now. That's all it is. We just get the information quicker.
Yeah.
But not much has changed. If you listen to records, Marvin Gaye, shit he's saying in records that was going on in the 70s, it's still happening.
That's true.
Like
I
all
used
of
to
this shit
attribute
is
it
still
to the
happening.
greatness of Marvin Gaye to make a record so long ago that still is applicable today. Now I just know how miserable of a world we live in.
It's not much has changed.
Don't depress logic. Not logic. Reason as
You call it logic one more time.
Hey,
logic
honestly,
and reason is the same.
The internet calls me that at least 5, 6, 7 times.
Why? Logic is horrible.
No, I'm saying because of the logic and reason, and they're two computer software. Yeah, it's a lot. But
Does your rap name mean anything?
If I it does,
You
does
worked
actually.
in IT. Logic looks like he should work in IT.
Hey, Rory, let this nigga tell me what his rap name means, and then let him catch a flight.
Yeah,
Are you reasonable?
to reason with somebody is to meet in the middle ground, and so I feel like that's what a lot of my music talks about. Like I wasn't involved in gangs, but I was affiliated enough. I was in relationships, but I still dealt with infidelity. I worked a 9 to 5, but I hated it. Like I feel like I'm in.
Who
that
was
middle
infidelity? You or her?
Yo, men
I
really
was.
try to
Oh,
clean
you
up.
aren't shit. Why don't you have some self-respect?
Yo, how great is that word instead of yo, I was fucking other bitches?
Yeah, it sounds like you can
Infidelity?
forgive.
There was
You can forgive
infidelity.
infidelity, but you can't forgive. I was fucking other bitches.
Like,
I was fucking other bitches. You can't forgive that.
Like,
but
nah, all right. At
I
one
was
point-
dealing with infidelity. It sounds like I had a disease. Like,
I had a disease.
I was dealing with
I was crying
infidelity.
for help.
I was dealing with
How
infidelity.
come women don't appreciate infidelity as a sickness and a disease?
Yo,
Like, I have a problem.
that's all it is.
You
I
want
was
to
dealing
help
with
everybody
infidelity.
else. Why isn't this part of
Yeah.
my mental health?
Bitches need reasoning.
Joe, man.
Reason, we're gonna bid you adieu.
Yeah, I got to dip because if I miss my flight, Top gonna make me pay for it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Goddamn, Top.
Tight shit.
Hey, Top, man, this guy's gonna sell.
It's a good dude you got
But
here, man.
I fuck with y'all honestly. Like I
Thank
said,
you.
I did not come here to promote anything. I did not come here to be on the podcast. So.
Don't worry, hey, new niggas, none of y'all are welcome. We're not taking not near one of y'all niggas. It's a Rory move, and we like Reason, and that's it. Don't think y'all gonna do a little button flip on the metaphor and get y'all ass up here.
But nah, and any of y'all, if y'all come to LA, like, please do hit me up. I saw that you talked about that with Vince on the pull up, like, you know, like I want to pull up and blah blah blah. Like, please, if y'all in LA at all,
Rory's
hit
in
me
LA
up.
this weekend. And he
Yeah, I
got
know.
beef.
I'm already going. I'm gonna connect.
Will you protect him?
I will protect him.
Well, I got Vince. I got
Mo, we can
Reason.
chill.
Should be all right.
Yo, we can take it easy.
We can chill.
But
Rory, you
seriously,
good.
if y'all ever in LA, I know y'all got a bunch of friends in LA because y'all done been in the industry.
I don't.
But if you ever in
not
LA,
really.
hit me
You
up.
think my
feel
girl
me?
lets me talk to my LA friends? This nigga, you got a girlfriend?
I do not have a girl.
Clearly.
He just said he was fucking fans.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm gonna get about it.
Reason, thank you,
Get up
man.
outta here.
We appreciate you
Nah, fuck
stopping
with
by.
y'all, for real. Thank
We
you.
don't appreciate Rory inviting you, but I do appreciate you actually
tell
being
me,
here.
like, come to the crib, but it's all
Rory
good.
trying to come in here sneaking in. Yo, Reason, shut up, Rory.
I hit Parks with, yo, what's your address again? I didn't even tell him
word.
why.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. But it's all good.
Shout out to Top, shout out to Punch, shout out to everybody over at TDE, SZA included. Yes, my girl's still listening to SZA, Supermodel.
My girl's too. She might be playing it right now.
I hope
in the
SZA
other room.
retires.
Nah,
Nah,
this is fire.
never.
What?
She is, but she's been contemplating retirement.
See, the
the only
conversations,
one that believes
conversations is too good here. I gotta go. Like, y'all, for real, dog. I'm gonna fucking around.
Yeah, go ahead, man. You got a nice 9-hour flight back home. And you're a new artist, so he ain't got first class. You in 37D, nigga.
24F.
Yo, I'm so glad that I'm not a new artist, or artist, period. Yo, the new artists be getting fucked, man.
Why, riding in coach?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not so bad. Depending on the airline.
Nah.
If they put them on
All right.
Spirit, then
All right. Remember when South by Southwest was like popping?
Yeah.
That's when you kind of found out about artists.
I never knew South.
Because you was always on a flight with an artist. And
Yeah.
they was sitting right next to you in that middle seat. And
Yeah.
you was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's true.
Or they were sitting in first class and they didn't have no hit record yet, and you're like,
I'm a little mad at Rory right now.
why?
That's fine.
That Reason Kid was a good kid. Like,
He was a good kid. I was mad too.
I didn't wanna
He,
meet- I didn't-
he didn't tell me he was bringing.
I wasn't here to meet somebody that I would like.
Y'all, I'm just laughing at y'all saying good kid. He's 28 years old.
That's true.
he ain't no kid
He's
at all.
damn near.
Why is
our
that
age.
not a kid?
28 is not a kid.
I have to stop doing. They kill me on Twitter when I call people kid.
It's just 28,
Well, you're a kid.
28.
I know, but I'll say it even people older
Everybody's
than
a
me.
kid when you're older.
Huh?
Everybody's a kid when you're older.
No. 28
It's
is
true.
not a kid.
Senior citizens will call a 40-year-old nigga a kid.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Now, it may not
My
be
grandfather
correct.
still
Citizens
calls my
what,
father a
60?
kid.
Huh?
Senior citizens considered 60?
A 60-year-old
65?
will call a 30-year-old a kid. And that
maybe
person
a 30
is a grown person.
Yeah, maybe a 30-year-old. Like, if you're 60 and 30, that's
And of
twice
course,
your
he's a
age.
man. I don't want to demean him.
No, I get it. I just laugh
That's a
at
grown
that.
man.
No, yeah,
it is.
I just laugh when I hear it.
I didn't want to be friends with new grown men. Like, I didn't want to like a new artist. Here comes Rory inviting some new nigga here. The fuck is
cool.
up with Rory?
Cool guy.
It was
Who, Rory?
I like it.
Rory's a cool guy too. I'm
I
talking
like,
reason.
I like his album.
Rory, don't invite no more niggas here.
No, but I knew reason.
no,
I knew reason was cool because just the way he approached me and like on social media DMing me, like he.
Oh, so y'all
I could
both
tell.
invited him.
And you guys can.
No. I could just tell in his conversation that he was cool. You could just sense it sometimes. The
You
way
can
he
tell
was
when it's a
talk.
guy you would like, right?
Yeah, or a person. Period. That you would like. Like you just be like, yo, all right, yeah,
Don't
he's a
change
cool
my.
dude.
I said a guy.
I know what you're saying, nigga.
And then I'm
Put
doing
your,
this
put your
face.
lips, put your lips back inside your jaw.
Niggas try not to see the look.
Yeah, no, I see you, my nigga. Don't do that to me.
But no, y'all can make your jokes on that shit. But no, when I met with him yesterday, I was like, oh, I would never just bring some random motherfucker in here that I didn't
Nigga
think
just
was
said
cool.
when I met with him yesterday.
Yeah, and then random at the same time. But that's white people. They meet people and they be like, oh yeah, great, love him.
Great guy.
Kill your whole fucking family, duck tie out.
Guys, did you guys think Reason from TDE was coming to shoot all of us?
Maybe.
We don't know.
How would I know?
Okay.
Have you heard his album?
I heard y'all. I did hear it.
How you know Reason's not a killer?
That's true.
I didn't say he was or was not.
nice guys-
I said I don't think
the
he
nice
was coming
guys
to
be the
Park's crib.
killers.
Don't invite no more killers around me. How about that?
But no, I didn't invite him to family dinner. He loved the podcast. I said, yo, stop by on the way.
Come kill us at our workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come kill us on camera.
You're much less likely to shoot someone when there's a good meal on the table, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's not a fair comparison.
Yo,
But he's a cool dude, though. We
didn't-
liked him.
I like this project, too.
we didn't talk about a fucking thing today.
talked about a
We
lot.
talked about a lot of shit.
It's 2 hours and 23 minutes, and I have at least 7 topics that
Well,
I
let's
thought
go.
might have been
Let's run
fire.
right through them.
Let's go.
I got a pack, so let's hurry up here.
Let's go.
Back for what?
I have to go to LA tomorrow.
Do say is out there?
No, that's the following weekend. I'm coming back just so we can record because you guys didn't want to go to LA, so I could stay there for 2 weeks.
So what are you doing in LA?
You know,
I don't.
No, LA shit.
I don't know.
Avocado toast.
I still don't know.
getting money, B. Just, you know, regular shit. Chasing this paper.
How convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is fucking that?
All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck you niggas.
All right.
That's fair.
I'll go home and try to figure out why hedge fund niggas listen to us.
to find out when Reason's project is coming out.
They just want to be immature.
Is that how it shows up on the itinerary?
Hedge fund niggas?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, when Spotify sends like the analytics,
Yeah.
it'll be like New York, DC, Los Angeles, hedge fund.
It's because me and Roy.
Can you shout out the hedge fund?
It's because I was talking white boys.
We're not
Yeah,
tokens.
I'm so happy the mall knew what token meant.
Joe was a yo. You an asshole.
Like,
man.
look what they teach in the Harlem
You a
Boys
fucking-
Choir High School.
Yo,
What flutes
that
are?
wasn't the name
Yo,
of my fucking
unleash the
school,
flutes.
man. No, I don't want to unleash no fucking flutes, nigga.
Wait,
did never get
how
down
can
to
you
that.
go to Harlem Boys Choir High School and not unleash
And
the
not
flutes?
unleash the flutes.
Yeah, you
Not the name
you soft,
of my
my
fucking
nigga.
school.
You ain't got a
bro.
flute nowhere. You
knew it
wearing
was
some
a
G-Star
choir.
shit.
No,
He
nigga.
knew it was a choir.
No.
He's like, that's not a flute, that's a choir.
Word. Yeah,
I was
that's,
in
that's
the
soprano.
choir.
That's soprano. That's not alto.
Very funny, guy.
What if that was Maul playing the flute on Jay?
Here we go. Here we go.
Wait, do you?
Yo, hey, ball the flute. There's a flute over there.
Yo, my nigga, you don't need to do all that to that right there, my nigga. We don't need that.
Hey, yay, yo,
Folks, if you
it's
don't get that shit
M-A-L.
Come on, play the accordion.
Wait, no, hold on. Here come Maul. Wait, come on, hold on. Here come on, Maul.
Solo.
That's
Ren and 10.
my man Ren 1010.
That
Yo, get
hoe
off
is
me, man.
mine. Yo, that was a record. They was hating him, Brown
That's how you
Sugar.
know Hove lost. He thought you fell into the booby trap. The nigga,
The nigga used booby trap in the song. Hey, that nigga just say booby trap?
yo, the greatest rapper in the world didn't just say, nah, I fell in the booby trap, did he?
Yeah, just to see dude react.
Nah, you lost, nigga. you reacted. Hove, chill. Wait, Hove,
Chill. We love you.
Did y'all see Hove Halloween costume?
What was he this year?
He was Tommy Smith.
He was him.
Tommy Smith.
And Tommy Smith is a track runner.
Oh, I saw the picture. I saw the picture. Yeah, I did. Now that you say that, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And Beyonce was Flojo. So
Yeah.
all my track people, my track group chat was buzzing.
Beyonce did a couple. She did a couple of looks. She did the Tony Braxton.
Well, she wears 17 outfits in
She
her
changed
first
outfits
5
in
minutes.
the party?
That's
Nah, I
it's
don't know
Beyonce,
I know,
motherfucker.
and then
Come
here
on.
come Tony Braxton with the fucking praise and adoration. Yo, no one could ever be me the way that you were me. Like, shut up. Shut up.
She put a wig
It's a
on.
random girl. that
Go
just
make
like
up
you
with
that-
your fucking sisters.
It's a random girl that look just like her that could do that same exact look.
Right on Dykeman.
Yeah,
With a
right.
bob. Bitch got a bob wig on.
Right.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm going home. I had a few important things to say, but I'm going to wait till Wednesday when our audience is bigger. Yeah, I'm going to get a few niggas out of here.
Okay.
Today, we'll embrace the new acts, let Rory make friends with niggas. It's cool. It's cool. Wednesday,
Wednesday is fucking on.
yeah. I'm on you niggas muffins, pause.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, on their what?
You the only niggas making me pause ding-dongs and muffins.
No, we're not.
If you don't think the ding,
Ding
dong
dongs
train,
was meant
ding-dong.
you
what
was last on the
sexually?
ding dong train wasn't a pause.
What does ding dong say sexually?
Yo, let's just go to.
Yeah, what's up with the sleepers, man?
The mall flute master over here laughing,
I didn't say nothing.
laughing at me.
I didn't say nothing.
Did they make you guys play the accordion when you were in middle school?
This is Saturday, right? So accordion, they tried to.
Like make you play hot cross buns?
Yeah, but I could fight, so that wasn't long lived. Yo, why don't you play the accordion? All right, how about not?
This kid might have a drug problem.
You're more of a drum guy.
Why don't you play that? Yeah.
You're more of a drum guy.
Well, so today we play the old songs, right?
Yeah, fuck.
All right, so I am going to play, right? Fucking Johnny Gill, man. I'm not playing Johnny Gill. Because I still feel a way about Johnny Gill running off with New Edition's name after being a late entry. That's craziness. I would kill Joel Ortiz if he owned Slaughterhouse's name by mistake right now. So I'm going to play this
Joel
song.
was not a late add-on in Slaughterhouse, though.
Well, anybody that owned it outside of me, I would kill. Except for Paul and them, who probably actually own it.
I would imagine that. Well, why are you not mad at Leor and Kev?
I'm mad at all.
Mad at Kev, but
Leor, I love.
Didn't Leor leave with the Def Jam imprint?
Leor, I've heard
Which is
rumors
great
about.
business,
I
but-
won't say here because I do have a business affairs podcast coming soon. Leor is included in that. The future of business. I don't know what Leor is
you
doing
announcing
right
something right
this
now?
second, huh?
Are you announcing something right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. You mad at Johnny Gill and you branching off to do a new podcast and just telling the group now?
When did you hear me say that?
You just said,
You just said I have a new business podcast that Leor is part of.
I never said that.
you
literally
It's
just said that.
Recorded.
You know, this is a recorded podcast.
I did not say I have a new business podcast. I said my
Okay, Joe.
new business affairs segment. Because as loose as we talk here, like we don't fact check, we don't know anything. We're all really stupid here because we're men. However, in the grand scheme of things, we know a few things that are of some importance in areas that are of some importance.
True.
So that's all I got.
Okay.
Sounds
So
like
yeah,
a great
business
segment.
affairs segment. It is coming soon, and boy, do I have a lot to discuss on the state of America, having nothing to do with me recently learning that the first thing you should do when you get money is get rid of it.
Look at the growth. He went from state of the culture to the state of America. I like it.
America is really ass backwards. All the broke people are mad at being broke, and all the people with money are figuring out how to be broke. Think about it.
Yeah. It's valid.
It's fucked up out here, man. All right.
How convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is fucking that?
Nikki was calling up here, and then we left, and then she hit me.
Oh, she finally called back.
No, she definitely did hit me 2 hours later to say I'm ready. And then it was over, and then she hit me the next morning to say I'm ready. It was Halloween, and she's in L.A. Then she hit me at 4 on Halloween to say, what's up? Just letting y'all know what's going on.
Okay.
Just letting y'all know what's going on in the streets when you guys go home.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Like
That
I'm,
information.
I'm still figuring out how to do things. Almost drove to Park's house at fucking midnight on Halloween. Like, all right, let's
Patch this in.
let's get it in here. But we didn't do it. One day we will actually speak to Nikki and see what's going on there. Other than that, happy Saturday to everybody. I was really gonna get into some real heavy shit, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till Wednesday
Yeah,
so
it's
we
a
can talk
good
about
Wednesday
that.
combo.
Yeah, 100%. Until next time, everybody have an extremely fun and safe weekend. If you don't, I don't really give a fuck. But I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to end this shit. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys about all the bullshit and fuckery next week. Until then, I bid you adieu. Keep us in your prayers. God knows we need to be there. 1.